How's it going? Welcome to me. Hi. Hi. And Woods. And Sam.
Sam too.
Hi.
Hi.
And I was gonna say her.
Oh, okay.
Don't ever forget Sam. What's this girl looking at? Talk about stalking.
Sierra.
I can't
It's
see
Sierra.
it.
I still work here.
I just want to make sure people know I'm still here.
I think that was a slight at me
Yeah.
So
because I've been ruthless lately. Hi.
So we're opening up the box today.
Well, no,
Are we, though?
are we?
Like, I say we go back old school, forget this whole thing, and let's just do the Woods and Matthias candy challenge.
Oh, that sounds so tempting, but I know that would never ever happen if there wasn't a box to open.
Does Matt only bond with you when he's avoiding other responsibilities?
It seems to be that way.
Look at the Reese's.
Why don't you want to open the box?
I'm curious.
It's gonna open up a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, you just never know where it goes, and I don't like not knowing. I like knowing. You get it?
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm
it just me?
hesitant.
Yeah. No,
You
I
just
mean,
have fun with it all, don't you?
No. Here's the thing. Like, I understand that. Like, when we get smaller objects, usually it means like we're gonna get bigger objects.
It builds up.
It builds up, and it's like.
Sounds like puberty.
Yeah.
I just need you to really make a pitch about why this is a good idea
It's free real estate.
to get us on board.
Okay.
Beyond just that you're gonna call to my curiosity.
Okay.
Don't talk about that,
Okay.
because it'll work.
How about?
Am I looking snack?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to get a snack?
Am I?
You're still working.
You definitely still work here,
No.
despite everything that's happening.
Hey, but what is happening?
Did you not just see the wall you just walked past? This wall, Sierra? I feel like everyone.
Sierra hasn't been in studio in a long time.
Oh, yeah, Izzy just told me Woods was drunk and kicked it in. What? Did something happen there? What happened there? Besides Woods?
You'll see.
We're just gonna watch our videos, dude. We found 6 vials in the wall.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
100%.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Where's the footage?
She doesn't believe it. After everything we've been through, she still doesn't believe. Are we going to the vault?
I mean, I was still waiting to hear Woods' pitch, but if that convinced you, then sure.
I'm already up. You know, it's like, come on, we're filming. It's like, really, are we really gonna pretend like we're not going to?
Yeah.
Even though maybe I can somehow possibly even convince you guys not to, and we can all drop this and move to South Dakota.
No. Well, maybe.
Have you been to South Dakota?
It's nice.
No, actually,
Sweetheart, South Dakota's beautiful.
Woods and I were having this conversation the other day about like moving out of LA.
Not Texas.
No.
Sorry, Texas people.
Not Texas.
Okay.
It's too hot.
You smell what the rock is cooking.
Okay.
I'm excited. I don't know what I woke up with today, but I'm excited to.
What do you mean? A disease?
No, just like
An
a
excitement bug.
drive.
Okay.
I'm fine.
I'm a bad father. I just got the text.
Oh, what did you do?
It has cavities. I am such a bad father.
It's the candy.
I can't stop it. That's literally.
All kids get cavities.
With that attitude, they do.
Wait, your kid's allowed to have a little candy.
I'm a horrible father.
Do you want me to agree with you?
Say it!
I have an army. We have a Hulk.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
Are we ready? Like,
I'm like, I think I've made enough jokes to cut the tension.
Yeah.
Right? In Marvel movies, that's one of the things I like about Marvel movies. They have like these high tense moments, but then they like cut the tension with like an appropriate joke. Hi! That's what I try to do and model in my real life.
Okay.
I try to go through life and cut the tension. You know, like in a meeting with Tanner the other day when I was holding him accountable, and I was like, also, still like your mom.
No, I'm not sure about that one. I don't know if that checks out.
You said that on record in a meeting.
And then I realized maybe that's inappropriate and that I could get in big trouble for that. But luckily, it's true.
Does HR watch our videos?
Nick, our HR, she's been on leave
Yeah.
for her baby, which has been great because I've been able to make all the jokes.
Ready? Yeah.
I'm gonna open this.
Okay.
You're gonna take a peek, not me.
Okay. Shut up.
What is it?
What?
What is it?
Is
It's
it
a
dead
car
frog?
key. It's a car key.
To
Oh my gosh. It's to a Mercury Mountaineer. It's gotta be. This is the Mercury
That's
logo.
the sign.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, okay, is there gonna be another car? Is that to our car?
To our car.
I don't
Well,
know.
he said it was his, right? Well, he said in the text that it's his property.
Oh yeah.
But why would he send that as to...
It's cleaned off. There's no fingerprints on it or anything.
One step ahead of the Reddit. I mean,
Why? Is that the sign of trust?
Yeah, why is
God, we already own it.
Yeah, I already is he just gonna say he's not gonna steal it again? Do we even know this? That's the question. Do we even know goes to our Mercury Mountaineer?
I mean, I think that's what we have to check.
Yeah, we should probably
Like,
check
because
that.
then we'll be able to figure out what the motive is behind this.
The question is, what if it's to a different car?
Then
Did
I
Syntec
quit.
have a fleet? I bet they just had a fleet.
Like company cars.
Yeah, I bet they just had company cars.
Why do I feel like I've been hearing that there's more cars?
The LAPD officer mentioned something like that.
Oh, yeah.
There's that footage of one following us when we were going to find the other one.
I saw one the other day.
A red one?
Yeah.
Really? How
Yeah.
many are
Wait,
there?
I
it's
thought
just
they
the
don't
Modelo.
make these cars anymore.
Well, they also don't make PT Cruisers, but unfortunately you still see those.
That's a good point. There might be more, but I think the only way that we know why this was sent to us is if we check it on ours.
Right.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Wanna lock it up?
Why does that feel like you kind of like did like a 22nd century dab?
A 22nd century dab?
Yeah.
What is
It's
that?
a future dab.
Show me.
You just did it. Yeah, but it's a save. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Let's go.
Are we gonna go to the car? Is that what we're doing right now?
Yeah, we're going to the car. We just have to see if it works.
Procrastinating.
Well, she's still here. Hi.
That's good.
God, she's still a beauty.
Oh, what an unsettling sight.
Honestly, I haven't had to engage with this monstrosity for quite some time.
Yeah.
And I have been, I will say, it's been a delightful reprieve from this situation.
Yeah. So before we test it, I think if it does work, we should probably open the gate.
Oh.
Because fumes.
What if that's the goal?
No, stop.
That's
He's
what
like-
I was thinking, is like use that specific key and then
'Cause-
gas leaks through the vents and kills us.
What?
If we go in here and this works, what does that mean?
I would take that, I don't know, like I don't really trust this guy, but I would take that as his olive branch to be like, see, I gave you my key, like, you know, I'm not gonna try and come get it.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my question though. You see this? This is not like our key. This one is the official one.
Yeah.
The original one.
Yeah.
Ours clearly is a copy. And that's a lot of fan theories too have said things like that of like, that key shouldn't work, the one that we have shouldn't work. That's what I was kind of on that same page of like, why does it work? That's really strange, right? Because supposedly these keys have transponders. I don't really know the tech behind it, but a quick Google search, I found that you can hack that. You literally can dismantle one of these keys, put it on the inside near the ignition, and any key with the same thing without a transponder will work. But it's just interesting that this is the original one,
Yeah.
right?
Like that is the real key.
This is the one possibly he used to steal. And but that's another great point though. This isn't an olive tree branch.
Why not?
I'll tell you later because maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Maybe I don't know.
Okay.
But I'll
Do you
tell you
wanna
later. Can you
open
open that?
Yeah. Sorry.
It's gonna be bright.
That's good. Watch out for glass.
Yeah. It fits.
Okay.
It works. This is the official key. This is the official key to this car.
Okay, so why was he making such a fuss about it in the text? Like, that's mine, that's my property, it's my car.
But then
Gives us the key.
that's what I was gonna say.
Then he
That-
also spray paints too.
This is my theory. My theory is that this isn't an olive branch. If we already know that any key with or without a transponder will work, he could have just copied that.
Sure.
And so how is this an act of good faith if we know copied keys can work in this car?
Sure. So why did he send it to us?
I don't know. I feel like we're missing information.
Yeah, part of me is just kind of like, okay, we got the key. Now what? Like, is this all he really wanted?
That thing is slowly lowering.
Oh.
Spooks me.
Yeah, I feel like there's something missing.
Yeah, and like he really made a big deal.
I told you. That spooked me.
He really made a big deal about like getting the car back. You know, like we have the key. Cool. I don't get his thought process.
Yeah.
Can we go through the phone again?
Yeah, just to maybe get more
we
context.
still have the text, right? We
Yeah.
still have the text. Let's go through the phone again. I feel like that's the best bet to figure out why the heck he sent us this key. Because we didn't know what he sent us when we were reading the text, so now we can come back with this information and actually have some decisions.
Gotcha.
Don't you know the code?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so time to go through the phone.
We forgot to plug it in. Oh no, we turned it off. Nice try, Nelson. Can't text me when the phone's off.
Yeah.
Anyone else get sleep last night?
I actually got a lot of sleep.
Nice. Here we go. It wasn't a text from him. It just said something about auto display. It said enable attentive display. Keep the screen on while you're looking at it. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to go back through the previous couple. Listen, I can help you make this all go away. Help you understand what's going on. In the spirit of goodwill, I can send you something that will prove that I'm only looking for my property returned to me and nothing more. I will no longer bother your studio.
Does he want us to drive his property to him?
Is him giving us the key just telling us to give him the car back?
So, well, look.
What a weird.
Then we say when you need an answer. And he says, I'll let you investigate what I left first. And trust on my end that you'll do what's right with it. Whatever you find, send it back. Whatever you find.
So he wants us to find something.
Okay. Why would he give us a key?
To a car that we already have access
to a car that we already have access to, and then say whatever you find.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what?
Check the tape.
Check the tape. He's giving us clues now?
Look, I'm not even gonna ask why. Check the tape. Tape.
Tape.
Check the tape in the car.
Natural
tape player.
thoughts. Yeah.
Must have a tape player. It's got to be a tape.
Check the tape. It's got to
like
be
a cassette.
a cassette tape.
I'm usually overwhelmed with this stuff, but I don't know, listening to something seems gross. This is already real, so it's gonna get more real? Am I the only one who's like feeling that way? I don't want to listen to anything.
It doesn't say we have to listen to it.
Okay.
Let's go check the tape. Okay. Do we want to like go outside? It's such a nice day.
Like, move the car out?
If it does like
Yeah.
disengage
We
things,
should move the car out.
I get there's more light for me to see.
I'm
All
down.
right.
This one to zip you up.
I'm going in.
Let's see how cool you can make this look. Oh, not so much.
I look like a stealth Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, it goes under your shoulders.
Yeah, that's what I need help with.
What's with all the
Matt's
cords?
first day at space school. You gonna back it out?
Oh. This isn't gonna work.
You're almost there.
What?
Wait, maybe I don't even need to do this. Maybe I don't even need to move the car.
Why?
Check the tape. There's a tape player right here. No tape. You see that? No tape. So it's got to be somewhere else. Check the tape.
Is the car working?
Yeah, I was just checking the tape player.
Do you want to just back it against the wall over there? It smells so bad. Can you breathe?
Not really.
It's like fogging up so much.
At least I'll be safe. Can we just open up all the...
Wait, did you already check the cassette player?
I checked the cassette player. It said no tape.
There's nothing in it?
It said no tape.
Okay.
Just want to air this thing out.
It does smell for some. I don't know why, but every time we open the doors, it smells again.
Yeah.
How's that thing working for you?
Need some fresh air? Or do you just want to like vent it a little? Like, let some of the, oh, it's hot in there.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Wait, so there's
Did it really get windy, or is that just me?
It feels like
it's very windy.
Is it just me? What does that mean?
So there's no tape in it, so you're gonna search the rest of the car, right?
I don't know, I guess. I feel like I searched everything. Like, what do we search?
We've opened some of the seats. We've gone through under all of the seats. We've gone through the trunk. Like, I feel like we've given it a thorough... What?
There's a place I haven't searched. It's
Why?
the thing that the viewers saw in that one video.
What?
This isn't gonna work.
No.
I say just take it off. Yeah. Oh. So what were you saying that the viewers saw?
Right here. We've never checked in that. I never checked in that. Did you check in this?
I don't think so. Not that I remember.
You didn't check there?
Nothing.
We checked there.
And we already opened the glove box, right? And the middle thing.
Yeah, everything. We've already opened. The only thing I can think of doing is start like taking the car apart. Like literally taking panels off the car. Because like that area right there, have we checked that? That little panel right there?
I feel like we have.
It's possible.
It's been so
I don't
long.
remember. Whoa, that is just an empty little...
Oh, did you open it?
Yeah, I opened it and there's nothing inside it.
I feel like if it was a tape, it would be somewhere in the front, like around the cassette player.
Yeah.
I feel like this wouldn't be too hard to find, considering he wants us to find it.
Yeah.
I mean, Woods, if you want to get all up in the car, I can take over the camera again.
I have a couple ideas.
Yeah?
Do we have tools? I kind of want to like take off door panels and stuff. Because this thing, look at this. Guess I don't need a tool. Oh gosh. I don't see anything inside that.
Yeah, there's nothing down
I
there.
don't think there would fit anything. This stuff just comes out.
Fully. Wow. Yeah.
See all the dust flying around? I don't see anything inside that. Ah! I don't really see a lot of spots. See, the issue is you don't want to mess with stuff like
No,
this.
definitely not.
This is not a good tool.
Do you want to use it to like cut open the passenger seat, the front of it?
This is straight up just for drywall. There's nothing, like, I remember the last time I found that journal in the seat that led to nothing, interestingly enough. There's nothing. Yeah, because everything else seems like it's been cut. Let me come back there. There's a panel right here. You can see this?
Yeah, here's
Where does it? Oh.
There's so much dust that came just out of there.
Oh, like under the steering wheel. I
Yeah.
guess that's a good compartment. But it's not a real compartment.
Look. Look.
What? Oh, I see that.
nice find.
Yeah, careful.
I think I can grab it. Oh,
That's a tape.
that is a tape.
Any labels on it? Like
Yeah, anything.
categorizing it?
Great for everyday recording.
No, I mean like
No.
Okay, well, we found it.
We sure did.
Now,
If this is the only one, I'm not sure. It seems like it seems like it makes sense, right? You're sitting in here, you're trying to stash it, throw it right down here.
he did just say one tape. He didn't say
yeah,
tapes.
he didn't
Check
say
the
check the
tape, yeah.
tapes. It was just check the tape.
Okay.
You've got a recorder, right? Something.
Yeah. How do we play this? My fear is that I put this in this thing, and it completely destroys it.
Yeah, I don't know that
Should
we
we
want to
try it?
risk that. I don't know.
Do we have any other tapes to test it before I like?
Well, we would have a tape recorder here, right?
Why would we have
why?
a tape recorder here?
I don't know. We have so much tech.
But we don't use
Tape
cassette
recorder?
players anymore. Or
Yeah.
ever.
Also a VHS camera we have.
I have that. In fact, I have a tape recorder too.
You do?
Yeah.
Like one that would play cassette tapes?
Yep. But yeah, if we don't have anything, it's just at my house.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
If it functions anyway like the rest of the car.
Yeah. I have no idea. I'd rather put it into something that I know works.
Yeah.
Because I've seen horror stories about this type of stuff, like it just spools
Yeah.
and gets caught in there and just rips apart.
I just don't want that to happen.
I'd rather do it in a controlled environment too.
So
Should we go do it? You said you have one? Are you sure it works?
Yeah, last time I played it, I mean, it was like kind of like last year. But
Why?
I have like a bunch of tapes from when I was a child. I would like record like pretend on it, and
Can we hear those too?
I don't know about that.
but like are you cool? Like can we come to your place right now?
Yeah, we're not gonna drive there and here, are we?
No. No.
Okay, good.
All right.
You ready to go?
Yep.
Let's do it. So what's up?
Let me unlock this side.
Unlock the side. Sit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
We'll go
coming
around.
over there.
We'll wait.
Cool. Yeah. I don't want to see your house anyways, Woods. Whatever. I'm not good enough to go through his front door. Gotta hide. I gotta duck
Go
through the back.
side. It's okay. All the friends come through the side. It actually means that you're cool.
Sick.
Have you ever been here before?
No, actually, I haven't.
Oh.
I'm never invited. It's like a Michael Scott moment. I'm just kidding.
Oh, this is awkward.
I'm just kidding. I'm invited all the time.
Okay,
I just say no.
so I don't know what happened, but I think my mom made broccoli or something. So please come enjoy the broccoli smell.
Sure.
I like how embarrassed he is. I don't really smell anything.
Okay.
One sec.
I don't really smell anything.
Whoa, this is what's place.
I'm in the process of moving right now.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Aww.
What? Oh, it's from my mom.
It's your mom.
That's so cute.
What a nice mom.
You guys want any water or anything?
No, I'm good. Thanks,
Oh, I'm
dude.
okay. Thanks, though.
I have candy.
Nice.
I brought this. Don't worry. I'm not
I know
stealing
your
it.
pockets are lined. Okay.
Oh, did we miss it? Was that your text box?
Yeah. What else
All
you got
my
in there?
wires and stuff.
Hey, wait. Before you close all this up, Where's your tape with the monsters?
That is hidden somewhere else.
Stop.
We actually don't get to listen to it.
Let's just get to this and then we can listen to it. Please take a seat.
Yeah, sick, dude. Thank you. I will, if I don't mind if I do. I see a lot of high five stuff in here.
Oh yeah.
That's good. I'm happy to see you're still using it.
I actually can't even open this.
Has it just been shut for a while? Maybe we're opening it wrong. I think we were opening it wrong.
Nice.
It's been a while since I opened a cassette tape. Yeah, how were we opening this before? That was... Okay, I have no idea.
This is all ancient technology.
Okay. Be careful, maybe.
I think I did it.
Okay.
On right there.
I'm so nervous.
It's not playing anything though.
Old technology, I don't know.
Is it moving in there?
Look at all these crossbows.
Yeah.
Open your Valentine's Day gift.
Well, it rewinds. Maybe there's nothing on it. Go all the way back to the beginning. What is this?
Oh my god.
I love your mom, dude. This kid forgets to wake up on time.
I don't forget. I'm not conscious.
Dude, can you explain
brilliant.
to me like the little secret cabinet with the iPad on it while I'm waiting for this to rewind?
Yeah, so
Is that
that just goes to the other side of the wall.
Why?
I don't really know.
Volume up.
Volume up.
There's nothing on it.
I don't hear anything.
I hear static.
Whoa.
What was that, bro?
I don't know.
Is that the tape? Or is that the tape
Tapes
player?
don't make that noise. That's the tape.
That's definitely the tape.
Yeah.
Wait, did you stop it?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's something.
Do you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yes. Literally over the intercom.
It sounded like an intercom.
Nelson Cyphus. Did you hear
Oh,
that?
I didn't hear that.
Did you? It literally sounded like it said, Nelson
Wait, what? Why isn't it
Cyphus.
playing now?
No, it will.
Call extension 212 Nelson Cyphus.
These noises. This beeping is so unsettling.
It sounds like a warehouse or something.
Yeah.
I hear like a cough. I hear voices.
Yeah. Oh.
What was that?
Wait.
Wait, what did they say?
I want to go home.
Was that what that said?
That's truly what that sounded like, which is so unsettling.
That's not what that said. It's
I'm
not
not-
what that said.
It literally sounded like I want to go home.
I just got really uncomfortable in my
Oh.
own skin here.
Okay,
Is
this
that? There's no way. It's beeping faster.
It's a heart monitor, dude.
That's a heart monitor?
maybe.
Come
I don't
on.
know. I have no clue.
It's going faster. What? What?
No.
What was that? Was that what I thought it was?
A scream?
Was that a scream?
Yes.
That I did. That gave me chills.
Okay.
That was.
So, I think the idea that this would be like a recording of an experiment checks out.
Yeah.
Like that has to be what this is.
What the heck?
Which is so messed up.
What the? And that was it? It just goes back? What was that? It sounded like a drill first.
It's so hard to like picture what this room is.
Part of it,
It sounds like a warehouse. It
Or
sounds
like a lab, like a really big lab.
what? Why would we want to hear this? Why would he show us this?
Why did he send us this?
That's morbid.
This is so messed up.
I don't.
Like, it's so hard to even just put together what is happening here. What is this supposed to tell us?
Like, it kind of just like it puts into perspective like what kind of stuff they were doing.
This is so upsetting.
It's incredibly upsetting.
I hear people talking.
Yeah.
Like during this, it's so weird. It's like a TV on.
Ugh.
Yeah, it sounds like maybe like a TV on in the background or something.
Oh, interesting.
Why would some people watching TV while this is happening?
I don't know. The only thing I could really think of is in that setting is an insane asylum. It sounds like an insane asylum.
Is that it?
That was it?
That literally just sounds like empty tape now. That's it.
That was it. It was just a couple
What?
minutes.
Okay.
What?
Wow.
That was so disturbing.
That was a lot.
Why? What is that supposed to be?
I mean, from all the paperwork we've seen under the stairs, we knew that experiments were happening. We know based off of the conversations we've seen that things that were not humane were happening with Syntech. But I'm just confused as to why Cyphus, the co-founder of Syntech, would want us to hear this.
To me, sounds like incriminating stuff too. I can't actually believe what I just heard there.
I'm trying to play back the text messages. The thing that keeps coming back to me is he said, the truth is the truth no matter who it comes from. So what is he trying to assert is truth in this? Something's not adding up. I don't see how this is connected to any truth or any information that we want to know, or how this validates him or vindicates him or condemns someone else. It doesn't make any sense.
I feel like, even like just with the key then leading to this tape, like I feel like anytime Cyphus is trying to get us to see something, we're always missing one piece for it to make sense.
That's disturbing.
Yeah, I don't even know what to do with this.
I think maybe we can give it to Mike.
Really?
Maybe he could do something with it.
Like unpack it a little bit?
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Clean it up? Clean the audio up? I mean, I used to do that stuff in film school. Whatever this is, if it's anything else, we'll know.
Hello and welcome back. And it's been a while since I've done this type of video, and this might be the last video for season 1. I'm not sure about the rest of the seasons, how they're kind of leading it off, and want to see how they're doing that, if you guys been up with uploads. But yeah, if they go a path I don't want them to go, but if they somehow do, then I'm going to have to stop this. So I just tell them not to. But the reason why I didn't do an intro like this is because Matt put it pretty pretty well said and done. So, but I did hear voices after the experiment. So listen closely, see what you can find. But now, this is when they take the tape to, what's his name? Michael Duvall. No, I want to say DeVoe. No, Michael Duvall. And if you hear kids scream in the background, that's my siblings act like morons.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
If you guys haven't seen them in action, go check out this video. False icon card, yeah. But yeah, now they're going to take it to him, and he's going to separate it between the two. And yeah, I'll see you after the clip.
Hey guys. Hi. I think Mike's here. I don't know where I'm cutting this video. I'm assuming that's a good place to cut, right? New video. How long have we been filming today, Sam?
It's been a long day. It's been such a long day.
Okay, so this will probably be a brain spanking new video. So for those of you just now joining us, I do this often. I do this like 5 times a day in case we cut, in case we split up into like a ton of videos because we can't edit 10 hours of footage. Even though you guys would, I want that. You really want to wait 2 months to get it? I don't think so.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
This is concerning. We're going to Mike. Today we found what's inside this, the tape that's inside this. There's some really concerning things on it.
It's going faster.
Concerning, right?
Yeah, from what we can hear, it's just so hard to understand.
If you missed that, go watch the other thing, the previous video. Mike, you busy? Are you busy, bro? You mind if I steal some of your time for a second?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Hello.
So, this I'm gonna need your help with.
Where the heck did you find something like this? My mom had this in college.
Really?
Not this specific one, but I haven't seen one of these in years.
So, I found the tape in the Mountaineer.
Inside the tape deck, like in the console.
No, didn't find it in there. It was stashed, basically. So, long story short, yesterday Cyphus texted us. Nelson Cyphus texted us, like straight up, like, you know, it's hard to explain. But the phone that was in the
what do you call the LAPD case?
Yeah, the LAPD case. He texted that phone. Sam heard it. So we had this long, drawn-out conversation. He left a package. There was the Mountaineer key, and he told us to get what was inside it, which is this tape.
Wait.
Okay, so let me know when you get it in your system.
Yeah, like give me like an hour.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. In the meantime, we'll probably just look at Reddit. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go grab Woods. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Stop calling me Sammy. That's where all this started.
I forgot I had my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Okay.
Mike said he's ready.
Really?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said it was just a cable.
Okay, cool.
You want to go
You're
over?
gonna have to do that
Yeah.
without me.
Why?
I've got to be home.
Oh,
I've got to
okay.
be home early.
Okay.
Okay.
We will update
I'm not going
you.
to tell you what happens.
Yeah.
That's not true. I will.
No, you said that right as I was like, we will update you. But yeah, we'll let you know if anything
right.
interesting is on it.
Let's go talk to Mike. Mike. Can I come in? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't hear you. I was screaming over you.
Oh no, it's all good.
So what's that?
So I got it done.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
All I needed to do was just plug it in from the headphone jack into like just one of these.
Okay.
What a recording.
Yeah.
What'd you get out of it?
Well,
I mean,
dude, first of all, there's like straight up torture happening on there.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
But
It's bad.
But did you guys notice there's like a conversation happening in the background?
I mean, I heard talking.
Yeah, we could hear like some words here and there, but nothing.
You know, I heard like an intercom, and I heard like people talking, but I was assuming it was just like about what the heck was happening with the screaming.
No, the only reason why I called you guys over was because I heard literally the word Nelson.
You mean not the intercom?
No, like in the background. And then like, because I can't really get the whole gist, but like it sounds concerned. Like they're completely ignoring what's happening in the foreground.
How
Yikes.
much can you hear?
Huh?
How much can you hear?
Not much.
Can
but
you-
The reason why I like brought you guys over is because I have a program and I thought it would be like cool to see if I could like actually get it cleaned up enough to actually listen to it.
Oh, you mean in the background stuff?
Yeah. So I know this sounds like NCIS stuff, but
Yeah.
you remember RX, right?
Yes,
We used to use it in film school.
Isotope.
I have like,
Oh.
Yeah. well, dude, they have this feature in there that we haven't had up until last year.
I haven't used Isotope, honestly, since I started YouTube.
Oh.
For like 8 years.
Dude,
I used
okay.
it in college.
So it's not just like static removal and stuff like that. I'm gonna try and isolate like voices only and remove
Stop.
everything. I'm not kidding. It can actually do that. So they have something
Enhance.
Yeah, I know.
They call it music rebalance, where it can like pick out drums, which I think a lot of the tapping and stuff would be considered drums. And then like the beeping and booping, that would be like other instruments, like the melodic instruments.
Oh, and then you could just tell this program like, hey, these are the instruments.
Yeah, and then like just ignore everything but the vocals.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, I'm serious. Look. Well, I haven't tried it yet. I wanted to do it with you guys just to see if like anything cool happens. So, firstly, let's remove the reverb. I'm learning the reverb because I'm pretty sure this experiment happened if it was on our site in one of the warehouses because it's echoey as heck, dude.
Oh, that's just unsettling.
I know. Yeah. But it's like echoey as heck. So I'm gonna try and remove all that echo first.
It's so wild that you can do all of this.
Yeah, like it has to learn. So that first process we did, it's like analyzing the actual audio first.
Sure.
So you're gonna see like
The
literally
waveform
the
change?
waveform's gonna completely change. I bet you.
That's fascinating.
Yeah. So the only reason why I upgraded was because like I've been literally isolating people's vocals to make bootleg remixes because I don't have the acapellas.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, we could basically.
It just changed.
Yeah. Okay. So it already got the reverb out.
Can you go back and forth just to show the change or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah. Look at
Yeah,
that.
you can totally
And
see
then-
it.
And then redo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
So then we're gonna do music rebalance. See, I told you. I've already done it to where like you remove everything else.
Yeah.
Bass, percussion, and other. We'll do
just the
sensitivity up.
And render.
Oh wow, it's gonna take 3 minutes to do this.
It's gonna take 3 minutes to do this. That's unreal. So it's doing some stuff.
Yeah.
It's really doing some stuff. That's incredible.
Yeah.
What?
I'm just trying to think about like
It could be nothing.
what this conversation is even gonna be.
It could be like, hey, we're doing, talking about the experiment that's literally happening, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, I mean, that makes the most sense, but I mean, I'm even just nervous to hear them, like, if they are just, like, describing what's going on, it's like,
That's what I'm saying.
a lot to hear.
That's what I'm saying. I want to know what's happening, what they're doing. That's the thing that I'm like, I'm genuinely curious about. I'm like, okay, what the heck? Like they're
Well, especially like if Mike says that he heard them talking about Nelson, like, or just even like his name dropped around these experiments, I feel like that even just builds out the
Yeah.
little that we know.
Dude, look at how much you removed.
no stop.
I'm serious.
What?
It's like, okay.
So what's that?
Well, let's listen.
Oh, that kind of hurts my ears.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me make
Wait.
this louder. Let me
You can
normalize it.
fully hear it.
I heard.
I mean,
there's-
it's like I said,
it's
it's,
like-
mangled and garbled, but
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't.
Wait, I'm not gonna put my ear up to that. If you said
Wait.
if you
yeah,
make it
yeah,
louder.
no, I'm gonna make it louder.
Ah.
Can you add bass back into it so it doesn't hurt me?
Sure, I'll try.
Wait.
Are you? Wait.
What? Do you
I'm
wanna,
just-
like, transcribe it or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what the heck? Wait, can we go back? What
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that?
Just to like process this a little bit more, they said something didn't work with Nelson.
Okay, so we're gonna like. So here's what I'll do. I want to make sure the audience can hear this too. So what
Yeah.
we're gonna be doing is we'll put subtitles in like a completely different color and font. Quinn, you know what to do. We'll document what as much as we possibly can with this conversation. So when it's happening, you'll know it, and yeah. Because that's the thing that I was thinking about. It's like, wait a second, like I can actually hear words, but I have no idea if it's picking up through my law. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so there was definitely a conversation happening, and I heard. Okay,
Nelson,
yeah. Let's
yeah.
just.
Let me try to add some bass back in so it doesn't hurt you. Like about there.
Wait, pause it. What did he say?
Nelson,
with
I talked to him
Nelson.
for hours, but it just didn't seem to make a difference.
Okay, I did not get that. This guy's
Oh,
a genius.
no, yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm
This is what he does.
No, after you said that, it sounds like that's what it said. Like, what didn't work with Nelson? I talked to him for hours and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go on. Wow.
You've known him for a long time. You care about him. And the dream you created, it blinded you. Why are you saying it like that?
Wait, pause
that.
it.
The dream you two created?
His founder. His other founder, what was his name? Did it say it in the article?
No.
I don't think it said it in the
But
article.
they did say co-founded.
Co-founded.
That Nelson Cyphus co-founded Syntech.
This has got to be him.
The other partner?
The other partner. It's got to be, right?
I mean, she does say, like, the dream you two created.
It's like pretty obvious.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay, well, wait.
but obviously there's some sort of conflict, though.
She's also saying, okay, hold up. She's also saying, yeah, that there's conflict, that, like, I needed you to see it for yourself.
Yeah.
What does that mean? See what? She said he was unreasonable? Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Well, she said, like, talking to him was never going to work, so that makes him... And, like, we
does
know
that
Nelson
mean?
Cyphus is pretty unreasonable just from our experience with him, but, like, in this context, I don't know, like, what's
Someone
going
tells
on?
me that like maybe this person has seen some stuff. Well, I mean, they're literally screaming in the background anyway. Somebody's being tortured.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
obviously,
gosh.
like, whoever this woman is sounds very concerned
Yeah.
about what's
Okay.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep listening for more just context.
Why are you saying it like that? I thought you were through manipulating it that way. I'm not manipulating anything. Yes, you are. It's just how you are because of what you do. You still don't get it. This whole company is rotting from the inside out, all under his stewardship. It needs to stop now before you hurt more people. I'm not supposed to be evaluating you.
Is that the drilling?
Yeah.
Somehow,
Wait, can you go back?
Wait, yeah,
Not that I want to listen to the drilling again, but
But I completely stopped listening after the drill.
I heard the drill. I was like, what are they saying? I'm just
all I got was that the company is rotting from the inside out.
Yeah.
yeah, under Cyphus. Before he hurts more people. Before he hurts more people. What was that? What was that last bit?
What's really going on?
Or something about
How am I supposed to believe that?
something about what's really going on. How am I
Yeah.
supposed to? What was it?
How am I supposed to believe that that's what's really going on? I don't know.
I
It's
heard like a "you won't tell me" though. Like, how am I supposed to believe that?
This is it.
Yeah.
Somehow, if he's gone, you can finally take the place that you need. My project will finally be seen in a positive light. We won't have to hide in his shadow anymore.
Dude, this girl's
Okay.
like trying to get rid of him. Listen to this.
Fully.
If he's gone, you can finally take the place that you need.
If he's gone, you can finally take the place.
In a positive light.
And also though,
Hide in his shadow anymore.
it sounds like her projects. She brings up my projects will finally be seen in a positive light.
Yeah.
So maybe this is like the co-founder and like the, I don't know if there were scientists, but like a scientist there.
Yeah, but wait, there was something else that jumped out at me too.
Need to protect you somehow. I
Yeah,
mean, that
yeah,
was
yeah.
scary.
I need to protect you somehow.
Yeah.
She needs to protect him.
Yeah, because I
Why would
mean,
she need to protect him?
I don't know, against Cyphus maybe? Like, I mean, if this is like a co-founder drama situation, like,
Yeah.
and she's trying to get rid of Cyphus,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak.
Yeah.
We won't have to hide in his shadow anymore. That's not the real reason. Yes, it is.
Wait, we
That's
won't
not
have
the-
to
We
won't have to hide in the shadows anymore.
Yeah.
We won't have to hide in his shadow anymore. That's not the real reason. Yes, it is.
Wait, that sorry.
You're good.
The shadows. That for some reason that makes me think of like hiding in the shadows, like hiding like under the stairs.
We won't have to hide anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I can totally hear that.
Yeah.
Whew.
There's a lot to unpack. This is only like what, a minute and a half in?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Underlying there, you're trying to save yourself too. You're going to protect you and your own work as far as I can. But well, I believe at this point, nothing will listen to me about the trial, but you'll just keep telling me that you're only in it for your own glory. You can manipulate me that you can stop the trial at any point and make it more humane. How am I supposed to tell otherwise when you're spying things for me?
Whoa.
Wait.
Whoa,
So
that
he
was
knew.
so much.
That was heavy. Okay, so
So,
wait, what? What were you gonna say?
Wait, so he knew. He literally just said Nelson had told him that she had the power to make the trials more humane. But in the beginning of the conversation, she's talking about how she needed him to see how these experiments.
Yeah.
She's manipulative.
well, but it sounds like that's literally the argument that they're having. Is she's like, yeah, you needed to see it for yourself. And like, yeah, I don't know. He just said that,
What
like
did
you
he
said,
see?
Cyphus said that she's only in this for her own glory.
Yeah.
What did he see in Cyphus? What was the conversation? I mean, I guess that was the conversation that he was telling this guy, hey,
Watch out for
watch
whoever
out
this
for
person is.
watch out for her.
Yeah.
Huh.
What was that?
Something about you keep hiding things from me. Like, how am I?
You can stop the trial at any point and make it more humane. How am I supposed to tell otherwise when you keep hiding things from me?
How am I supposed to tell otherwise when you keep hiding things from me?
You know what's going to happen. You know what he'll do to you.
Whoa.
But you have proof of that. I don't know those years. I can't imagine it. If we don't get rid of him,
The drilling. I couldn't hear past the drilling again.
Yeah, but all of that though sounds like a threat.
Yeah.
You know what he'll do to you?
Yeah.
you know what he'll do to you. But you have proof of that. I don't know those years. I can't imagine it. If we don't get rid of him,
I've known Nelson for years.
years.
What?
I don't know those years. I can't imagine it. If we don't get rid
Just
of
I
him,
can't.
he's going to get rid of us.
I've known
Wow.
Trump
Dude, this is a
Dude, this is
freaking
a
murder plot.
full-on plot. Like, that entire bit was just like, he's gonna get us if we don't get him first.
Yeah,
like,
we need to get rid of him.
Dude, what is this place? What is this place?
This company?
This company.
Bro, I feel like we shouldn't have this stuff. Like this tape.
This was in the car I own.
Cyphus literally told us to get this tape.
He wanted us to hear this. Or
Dude, what if he's like not the bad guy here?
I mean, that's.
Come on.
I mean, I don't know, but that's just like hard for me to believe right now.
I mean,
after everything he's done, like.
why?
Yeah.
I mean, we literally have audio evidence that says that 2 people were plotting to kill him.
Yeah, but I mean, people plot to kill bad guys.
Yeah. But I don't know. This.
Don't give me that look, bro.
This isn't Gotham City, bro.
It does sound like they're still like conflicting perspectives here, though, because this maybe co-founder guy is like, I've known him for years, he wouldn't do this, and also like, I don't really trust this woman that I may be romantically involved with because she's hiding things from me.
Yeah.
Like, this is just like a whole other layer to what we're trying to figure out.
But what if they're all bad? What if they're all bad?
I mean, how could you
whoever's
not be a
involved with
little
Syntech
bit
is
bad
just-
considering, yeah, you're working for a company that's doing this?
Yeah.
Shall we
I mean,
press
there's
on?
more, yeah.
He's going to get rid of us. I'm just trying to figure what's the bad of him. Sabotaging him. You do realize it's not just him, probably heard. It's necessary to get rid of him. You know it's the right thing to do.
The right thing to do. The right thing.
Like what?
Wait, what? What was that?
You never seen me like this thing. Like what? You never seen me like this thing. Like
Wait, wait, what? Are we?
I think we both heard what we just heard.
I'm gonna bump this real quick. D.
Is he saying D?
Yeah.
It's
I've never
possible.
seen you like.
It could be. It could be.
I'm just saying. Cyphus literally told us that D was a woman yesterday. That sounds like D. We can keep listening, but like.
It sounds to me like I've never seen you this listening.
Okay. I mean, we can just keep listening, but I'm just saying, like, that sounds.
Yeah. That's heavy.
And the rest is just his.
I think
That's
you need to take
so
some time to
heavy.
cool down, is what he said.
That is so heavy. Literally, it's between him or your faith in me. And also, like, definitely a sense of urgency considering she said you have to choose quickly. Like, this is a heavy conversation.
Yeah.
Dude, I was not expecting this. I thought we were just gonna get like
I know, like
break room chatter or something like that.
This has definitely got me confused.
I'm just like, do you think they knew this conversation was being recorded?
I don't think so, because if you listen to the original tape, it's so far in the back. It had to have come through like either like way in the back of the room or like it was echoing in from the hallway.
The question that I have now, though, is did he, Nelson Cyphus, want us to find this so that Mike could do this? So that this is some sort of evidence in his favor? Do we think about that?
So there are a lot of different layers to that question. Did
just
he
a
want
pawn.
us to find this? Yes, definitely. Why?
for this reason, either to gain our trust or to use us as a pawn. That's all we are in this, I feel like, all the time.
My brain really thinks that that is a conversation between the co-founder and Dee. It just feels a little too close that as we were texting Cyphus yesterday, he was kind of mentioning Dee, alluding to the idea that we don't really know her that well.
Yeah.
And the fact that now we have a tape of her talking to what we're presuming is the co-founder about a coup.
Yeah.
Like, that makes me think that this is definitely Dee.
The question is, where do we go from here? What's up? You can see in front of me. You can see behind me.
Hey.
Our John Doe reached out again. If you are not familiar with why this is significant, maybe you missed a couple beats. So I got a really curious email, like, I don't know, like an hour ago, is just this header, open immediately. My investigation was officially shut down years ago, and it wasn't until your video started making waves that I realized there might be some truth to my old working theories.
Is this like a police officer or a detective?
John Doe now has a drop for us.
Oh, look, wait. I put it in the translator, and now I'm getting numbers. Is that longitude and latitude? Tell me that's not the creepiest thing you've ever seen. He wants us to give him
Stuff that we have?
stuff that we have. I didn't agree to that. John has hangouted us, chatted us.
Yeah.
Are you there? I'd like to talk. 14 minutes ago. Grabbed them, came over here, pressed record, and was like, let's figure it out.
I'm already nervous because I feel like it has to be because we haven't responded to the note that he left in the drop
It's been
case.
on my mind as well.
Like,
he's fairly gentle about his.
are you there?
Yeah.
I'd like to talk. Yeah, I don't know.
Are we still talking?
How are we gonna respond?
Like, let's
What's up,
not
Kyle?
necessarily tell him that we are maybe denying his request yet. Like, yeah, I mean, I just say, like,
Let's just see
hey,
what he wants.
yeah, we're here.
Or we can do what the viewer suggested.
What?
This is probably not gonna work.
What did they suggest? Ah, yes. I did see this.
What do you think? What?
They're out of cream in the break room.
They're out of cream in the break room.
Testing some of that. Okay.
What do you think?
I mean,
Yeah? For those of you that are not familiar with this, a while back on the Apple II, we read some chats. And these chats, we believe that there's this challenge code, so to speak, or secret message or whatever, that explicitly talks about what they're out of cream in the break room, and then they go on to answer what kind of cream, and that kind of almost, I feel like, confirms that they can talk about sensitive information.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
yeah, it's a secret code.
Yeah, secret code. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm so interested to see.
If they respond, what does that mean? What are we even looking
Okay,
at?
yeah, wow. I mean, if
means he
he
knows
responds, then that means that the undercover officer is connected to Syntech, which would be wild.
Yeah, exactly.
Or, I mean, I guess there's a possibility because he's studied Cyphus for so long.
Yeah.
Maybe he's in cop work, has
Yeah.
uncovered some of this secret lingo. So it's still kind of up in the air. It could mean.
Here we
that
go.
he's
Look.
Oh, those little bubbles.
Yeah, responding. What? It's just it? What?
So I guess not.
Come on. Let's try again. I don't know. I want it to work.
You're just repeating it again?
Well, tell him what type of.
No. That's the challenge
They're
code.
supposed-
It's probably not going to work. Yeah, it's probably not going to work. But it was worth a try. No? Here we go. He's typing. Okay, this is definitely not.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's kind of reassuring because
Yeah.
it's okay, he's not
Normal.
connected to Syntech. Yeah, normal.
Sorry
I mean,
about
that is interesting just because it kind of shows that we have more information on Syntech than he does. You know?
Yeah, well,
If we know their secret
we
codes.
found a literal whole layer.
How about that? Sorry,
Oh,
meant
what'd you
to send
say?
meant to send that to one of our PAs. Like, here we go.
It's nice that we like have him on the line though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's like here, he's like ready to
Yeah.
talk.
He's reliable.
Haven't heard from you in quite some time.
Yeah.
We've been busy.
About that.
We've been trying to research all the evidence you gave us.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah, we're not done. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't want him to think we're lagging. Like, we're going through a lot here. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
I mean, it was the evidence he gave us, then it was the stuff under the stairs. Like, it's been a lot.
We still don't even have enough answers. You know what I mean? I still want to know more stuff about it.
About the evidence.
Because
that
it's like he
gave
dropped us off this evidence as if we're supposed to understand, like, even what it means
Yeah.
without, like...
The only real evidence that I think that helped us was the newspaper clipping. I mean, we do
Yeah.
have that key, but
We have a key, but we have the same key.
we have all the
like,
other keys.
Yeah.
which is confusing, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I'm just interested to see what he wants.
You're not going to find much. I combed through every possible lead that I could and didn't come up with much. Okay, so he didn't come up with much. And so even if we did continue to keep digging here, we're not going to find anything? Let's see
Well,
if...
he doesn't have our evidence.
Well, sometimes, you know, like, what's that mental thought distortion? Curse of knowledge. Curse of knowledge. There's possibly things he knows about this stuff that he doesn't realize we don't know. If that makes sense?
And the same goes for us
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
too.
I mean, if we know the
More than
evil
likely.
side of Syntax, like lingo, and he doesn't, like obviously there's
Yeah.
disproportionate
He could-
information here.
Yeah, he could know something that's so obvious and so like public knowledge, but it could be like an absolute key to our
To the
all
stuff that
of our
we are
stuff.
dealing with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it could totally like change this around.
Yeah. Could we possibly ask you some more questions about it anyways? We're curious about some details.
Yeah. There was just so much in there.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have a secure line now? I do. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. I told you every time these vulnerabilities come up, we fix them. Well, we're recording this, so I mean, yes. I mean, yeah, we're recording this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Then I can't reveal too much, but I can give you some basic information. Go ahead and ask what you want. The biggest concerns that I have are the handkerchief, right? Like the handkerchief that was like burnt.
What happened?
The watch was super smashed. I think, yeah, exactly. What happened? I don't know how to spell handkerchief.
ERCHIE?
The handkerchief. The handkerchief was burned to a crisp, the watch was smashed to bits. Is this the incident you were talking about when the special unit investigated, like, this space?
Yeah. Good
That's
question.
what I'm curious about. Because I also think that's possibly linked to the article, like the end of the article. Like, Nelson Cyphus had to cut it short because there was a disaster, or a fire,
An
or
incident.
an incident.
At
yeah.
Syntec, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could
Dated
be.
the same day?
The article didn't have a date. The article didn't even have an author, which is interesting.
much
And no
cut
one
out
could
of it.
find it online either.
Yeah.
You notice that? No
Yeah.
one can find like it in the archives or anything.
Well, yeah, it was like author was cut off, date was cut off, everything that could be tied back to
Yeah.
it was cut off.
Yes, there was a fire at Syntec.
Okay.
Okay. How did it
Yeah.
happen?
Exactly. Like, do we know how it started or anything?
I'm curious if it was that same day that was in the article.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow. Okay.
There was no official cause reported for the fire itself, although there was speculation that an experiment gone wrong or a machine malfunction set the west wing of the building ablaze. There were 7 casualties, 3 of
Wow.
them being employees of Syntec. Wow! Whoa, 7 casualties? Holy cow.
And
3
What about the 4?
employees.
What about the what?
what about
The 4 were probably
There were 7
patients.
casualties, 3 of them being employees. Yeah.
What does he know about the 4?
What does he know about the 3 is kind of my question.
Yeah, but like,
Wow.
Was any, like, people died, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
was anyone charged for it? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of evidence did they amass to, like, do anything about those lives? Yeah, it can't just disappear like that. Like, companies fold because of things like that.
Massive fire.
Yeah. There was no solid evidence that could be used against anyone, including Nelson Cyphus. It was deemed to be an accident or foul play from a third party. Or foul play?
A third party?
What does that mean?
Like,
what's a third party?
Like, that means someone outside of Syntech, or like not an employee.
Even outside of the LAPD, like another organization, like military.
I mean, when I read that, I think like someone like wanted to burn Syntech down.
Oh,
and so like a third party, like no one involved at Syntech or something.
Oh,
like,
I see. So
that's what I think.
Who attacked, who caused it was a third party, not anyone a part of Syntech.
Basically.
Gotcha. It was an attack, possibly. That's super interesting. Okay. What about the key? The included key.
That we already have.
Yes,
like,
the
that's
key
the thing
that we
that's
already have.
confusing to me.
It's definitely one that we already have. So, I'm assuming you have one of the same.
Yes.
What do you mean, assuming? Yes, we do.
That's a weird thing to assume.
Why would he send us a key that he thinks we already have?
Interesting how that works, isn't it? You being cheeky?
What? It's just the same key again. Like, what does that have to?
Interesting how that works.
What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly.
What is that? Yeah. Like I said before, my theory is very rudimentary at best. When I get more information, I can share it with you. Okay. Can you give us some type of idea about your theory, bro?
Yeah, like, we kind of need a goal too.
Yeah. It's like, how can we be going through this whole thing with so little information?
Yeah.
I need more information. You know what I mean? Like,
or just a more rounded out picture.
not at the moment. Okay. Yeah. Like, where are you getting this evidence? Like, he's supplying this evidence, right?
Yeah.
Where is it coming from? Because
I mean, I would assume the LAPD.
we can't source it anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to do that stuff. I definitely trust the viewers to like be able to go through and source this stuff, and nothing's popped up.
We have our own little team of investigators.
We do. We do. We have hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
Negative.
Oh. That doesn't make sense.
Do you know who it was written by? Do you have any information at all?
Does he know anything? I'm truly just starting to feel like we have more information than this guy, so it's like, why are we even talking to him anymore?
Where did he get that photocopy?
More than likely a small college newspaper. We couldn't match it with any of the major newspapers like the Los Angeles Times. So where did you find it?
Like, depending on the year that this was written, I don't know if a lot of college newspapers and newsletters were like online yet.
I feel like that article's a dead end though.
I mean, it gave us Nelson Cyphus's name.
Anything
like,
else?
I think that's it. Article key.
Yeah. I think we should ask about the documents that we found under the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's ask him about the ones that were linked directly to us. The ones that were for sure, like, definitely linked to you, Sam.
Yeah. Like, without a doubt.
This is so under the stairs. It's so stupid.
But I mean, I feel like he would know what we're talking about, obviously.
Yeah, because I mean, like, we've uploaded this a while ago.
Yeah.
Is this like, is he not watching?
I know.
What do you mean?
Oh, he hasn't seen the video.
Send him the link.
I mean,
tell him to subscribe.
Tell him to subscribe. So he can get notified when we upload videos. I don't know.
I see. Have you ever considered it was a coincidence? Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
We're past that.
It's
Yes, we
not.
moved past
Like,
that.
It's not. An article that was written about me in like 2016 was in that desk under the stairs where I happened to be working for 4 years.
Like it's not a coincidence.
it's not. Yeah, it's not
It's
a
just- it can't-
coincidence. It can't be.
I hate that excuse.
What are you saying?
Just kind of trying to level with them.
Yeah.
If you know anything about this, we'd really appreciate it. That's all we care about, how we fit into all of this.
Yeah.
Why is it a...
I just still want to be cautious of this guy.
Yeah. The only thing I can tell you is that 863 is an ongoing project by Deborah.
Who's Deborah? 863 is an ongoing project. An
Deborah.
ongoing project? Like a project from Syntech? That is still happening? Like,
Wait. Wait. Deborah?
We haven't heard that name before.
Is that D?
It has to be.
I mean,
Because D is a she. We know that now.
we know that from Cyphus, but I mean, is that just a coincidence? Like, do we know?
No, that's it. Deborah. Deborah.
There hasn't been a coincidence so far.
How do you know that? How do you know that? Because I know her. Why can't you tell us anything else?
So, John Doe knows Deborah, which we are coming to the conclusion is D.
I'm assuming
I think she's.
it's got to be 863. 863. She's signed everything 863.
I feel like if it's not Deborah, then it's just a random new person. Like it's too close.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
No, I mean, I totally, yeah.
Here we go. She keeps things pretty close to the chest, especially when it comes to her projects. There's not much I know besides her need to stop Nelson.
Okay.
It's definitely a
That
D.
is definitely D then.
It's definitely gotta be.
Okay, so Deborah is D.
That brings it home too. On the tape, the dude said D, and
Yes.
she was trying to stop Nelson Cyphus.
And we also heard, like, my projects. We heard her talk about projects.
Is that her main goal? To stop him?
Because it definitely sounded like it was a big goal of hers in that tape.
As far as I know. Can you tell us why she wants to take Cyphus down? Come on. You can tell us this. Come on. You're kidding, right? What?
What?
No. Can you tell us what? I don't
That's
understand.
a straightforward question.
You've seen the evidence, haven't you? Nelson Cyphus is bad news, always has been. I want to see him brought to justice just as much as D does. D.
D.
It's partly why I agreed to work with her.
Okay, I mean, that doesn't really paint a bigger picture, though.
No.
Because, like, yes, we know that Cyphus
Yeah.
and Syntech were, like, bad news, but does that really mean that
Yeah.
D and the undercover officer are, like, also not doing anything shady? Do you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
feel like we don't really know who to give information to
Yeah.
at this point. Clearly, they are against each other.
Yeah.
And yes, Cyphus has done messed up things here and also, like, in the company, but I'm just like,
So where
something
are
about
we
them
falling into this?
something about them working together to, like, take him down. Like, that also doesn't sound. I don't know.
Well, like, why are we trying to? Oh God, why are we trying to figure this out? How do we fall into these things?
Okay, so if they're working together, then what?
Like, we haven't heard from D. Like, we've only heard from her one time, but everything else has been from this John Doe character.
Maybe he sent that to us in, like, for her? I don't know.
Sent the emulator to us? Like,
that one package that I'm talking about.
yeah,
The
I mean, that's the
emulator,
only thing that we've gotten from Dee directly. Or maybe indirectly. Like, that's the only thing that we've received that was, like, signed Dee. We haven't had a conversation with her.
We're just
Yeah.
both working together to take down Cyphus.
I feel like every time something like this happens, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Just like this, like, other world.
Yeah.
Yes, well, it's definitely not becoming more simplistic and understandable.
No, it's not. No. But you did remind me of something. What?
Okay, so Dee sent us the emulator.
So
Deborah.
So Deborah sent us that emulator. The same Deborah that's trying to stop Cyphus, Nelson Cyphus, that tried
In
to
the tapes.
take him down before in the tapes. And so this is a war inside of this company, Syntech.
So Deborah is now working with an LAPD officer now?
In the drop you still have to leave. I wanted to request that you leave the emulator with your evidence.
Whoa.
Come on, that's
That.
That's
the
the only thing that like really gets us in
Yeah.
the information.
Why?
Like, that's a big piece
Why?
of evidence.
because this is exactly what Cyphus said.
Yeah, that's
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, how are we supposed
that's
to
our
trust
only
any of these
leverage.
people? Well, it's our only leverage, but it's our only information. Really, it's our biggest information
it's
source.
not our only leverage, I suppose. But I guess if it leads to more like serums, that's
don't
what
know.
Cyphus, it seems like, wants.
Like, there was a lot of information in there.
It's still leverage.
Like,
Yeah.
and also, like, yeah, exactly. Why does he need it? Can he just watch our videos and see the information that we found in it?
Yeah, I don't know. Dee has set me up specifically to run it. We're the only two people that can get that thing to work, and the longer it stays in the studio, the more concerned I am that it's going to fall into the wrong hands. It won't. It won't.
It's just like, how do we know that his hands are the right hands, you know?
Yeah. Like, these are not good motivations for us to give this up, in my opinion. I feel like this is the exact opposite of what we want to do in this situation where we have relatively no leverage whatsoever, is just to give it up in exchange for what?
Exactly, in exchange for what? It's like, otherwise we would just be fully giving up our evidence.
You and your team don't know how to really use it. You don't really know what you're doing. Are we supposed to? Like, I didn't choose this path.
It was sent to us.
It's ours.
From the person you're working with.
Well, yeah,
Why would
exactly.
we-
Like, why would we have it if your partner
Yeah.
If
sent
Dee
it to
sends
us?
us a letter saying, "Hey, can you give it to Mr. Joe?" Then yeah, sure. But like,
But yeah, it's just like,
Yeah,
why
okay.
would we do that on our own volition?
When are you going to leave your drop? I'm just stall.
Yeah.
Just stalling, I guess. I'm not trying to play hardball here, but it's like, why is it always about us giving up the only leverage that we have?
We keep getting put in that position.
Yeah. You've had a considerable amount of time with the evidence already.
We've been doing other things.
we're just YouTubers, so give us some minute.
Give us some time.
Just trying to be thorough. Like, why
Yeah,
does everyone
does he
always
need
want
it
us to
back?
rush
Why
so
does it-
much?
Exactly. Like, what's the rush?
What's the rush? What's the rush? What is the rush? Holy moly.
What?
I don't totally buy that. Is this a trust issue then? What exactly do I have to do in order to gain your trust? Beyond what I've already served you on a silver platter. We want the same thing here, don't we? Aren't our goals practically the same? The more that surfaces, the more I see things getting suppressed. Is that what you want? To be trapped in this forever?
I mean, No, our goals aren't the same. He wants to take down Cyphus. Yeah, I'm sure that would be nice, but we want to know where we fit into all of this.
I mean, I want to take him down too. Like, I want this to stop happening.
Yes.
But, yes. Yeah. I'm just gonna stall a little bit longer. Trust us. We don't want that to happen. You'll get an answer soon. We'll be in contact. I mean, like, here's the thing. I feel like we don't necessarily need to drop off what he's asking. Maybe we can drop off other things less important to us, things that we've already looked at, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm not giving up the emulator. I'm not giving up those documents. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Hello, I'm back. Yes. I say that because it's been a while since you last saw me on the. I know you might have saw me through 2 clips ago. I think so. No, saw me when the last transition. So basically, Michael goes over the tape and finds the background, which will be a big influence into the future. And they also talk to the undercover officer, which is pretty fun because he straight up what's the word? It's straight up what's the word? Please comment down below what I'm thinking. Let's see, I come back to you guys when I can think of it. Confronts. That's the word. Them about not trusting him, and they're like, what? And I'm like, just do it. He is the only one who. It's like one of those things, like, you can send something back that's not really important to you, but at the same time could be important to him. For instance, the document, he might not thought that was important, but that might have been important to them, without which it was. So that's just something now, and I edited this like 2 nights ago, and I forget everything. Like, I watched these over again. I saw it like I have theories and like connect dots, and I forget them. So if I say something later, or if I don't make sense of what I'm saying, I am sorry. And by the way, I got merchandise. Yes, this is just the sweatshirt, the Lawful Gibbs sweatshirt. You can links in the description. You can get this in black and reddish, just like the color of this. You can get a duffel bag. You can get stickers. You can get a mouse pad. You can get a shirt. What else can you get? You can get a mug. That's 6 things, including this, and that's what I have. Links in the description. Please go buy it. It helps me. The price might be, if you think they're over the top, I'm sorry, but that's just how it's in Streamlabs, and they have, and I only get $5 out of it, which still helps me and helps them. But if someone's able to make a merch store for me, or like help like teach me how to make it, join me Discord and like DM me or something like that, and I'll get to that, and I'll do that. So yeah, and so, but for right now, we are what's the word? We are going into the next clip, which is, be right back. All right, I'm back, and so the next clip is when they get a text from Cyphus, or what they think it is, and they get some clarification, which I want to do a really funny meme. And it's like, well, that wasn't expected, but yeah. All right, see you in the next clip.
What's going on, guys? So, since the last time Nelson Cyphus texted us, and we got those texts when the phone was in the vault up there, I decided to keep the phone near Megadesk so that I'd be more aware when this phone went off for whatever reason.
It's a good thing too.
It's a good thing too. Nelson Cyphus texted us. He said, "I'm getting impatient. Have you all found what I instructed you to find?" I suppose so.
I would say yes.
I would say yes.
say so.
Okay, so you can see here the text
Yeah.
a couple minutes ago. We've got camera up and running. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, obviously we found it. Why would we even lie about that? Yes, we found what you were looking for. How are we going to play this?
I want to see what he thinks we got from the, hidden
Yeah.
message tape before we just like tell him what we've heard.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to upload this anyways, so
Yeah.
he's going to obviously see this, but at least
Yeah.
maybe in the time being, we can get as much information as we think we possibly can. Here's the thing. I'm not saying that I trust this guy by any stretch of the imagination, but he did give us a lead. Arguably as much information as Deborah.
I don't know. It's like, what did he give us a lead to? Oh.
Well done, well done. And
That was the end of the. Oh,
yeah.
and question mark?
And question mark.
Again, like, I don't necessarily want to tell him what we heard.
I won't be too specific, right?
Does he know what's on it?
obviously he knows what tape he sent us, but I don't think we should reveal the hidden message part yet.
Yeah. We found the tape you were looking for. There was a lot of medical ambiance and medical ambiance and screaming.
I just don't. I really don't think that he would have heard what we heard.
The conversation.
Yeah, through that. But also, like, he could have been there recording it, or he could. But then, why would we need to?
I'm interested to see why he wanted us to have this tape.
Yeah, and it's quite possible that he wanted us to have this tape because he knew there was something in there and he didn't know how. Like, he doesn't have a Mike Badal, Grammy-nominated audio engineer.
Sure, so he's
Genius
using
audio
us.
guy. Yeah, possibly. It's quite possible. And our curiosity obviously led us there. And I knew that might be one of the reasons before we did that. But I was hoping to find something that was a little bit more incriminating towards him, I guess. Maybe that's my personal bias because of everything that he's done, you know?
Well, I mean, it was his company, and there's a dude screaming in it.
That wasn't all that was on the tape, and you know it.
Okay.
Don't play hard to get with
is he
the
trying to-
information. What else did you hear?
So you were right. He
He knows
he
there was
has
something.
used us to try and.
On cue. That was oddly coincidental.
So
On
he's
cue.
trying to, like, he's trying to. I'm
I
sorry,
think-
I'm a little lost at the moment.
I think that he didn't know what the conversation was, but like Matt said, knew there was a conversation there and knew that we would try to figure it out.
Yeah.
And so I bet that's what he wants from us.
How about this? Sorry, I don't want to knock over your big drink there, Sam.
Please don't.
First, before we tell you, is our exchange still on the table? He promised us that we'd get information on 863. And also we'd get information on why we're connected to this. He obviously wants the vials, he wants the emulator. I'm not sure about giving that up, but I want to know if he's still willing.
One, I'd say, absolutely. Okay, never mind.
You really are desperate to know about the 863 project, aren't you? Did your little detective friend not have the answers you were hoping for?
Oh.
How does he know?
What does
We
it
haven't
say
uploaded that
little?
yet. Well, how does he know
Well-
that we even are talking to him?
He mentioned that we had an investigator. There's a
Very
whole,
urgent.
I feel like, and also there's a whole ecosystem that we're not involved in.
Ecosystem?
Eco. Of like,
Ecosystem,
or-
that's funny though. There is one of those too.
There's a bunch of moving parts that we're not seeing.
Yeah.
Do we talk about our relationship with the LAPD? Like, I don't think that we do. Maybe we don't make it seem like we're as conversational with the officer as we are.
Can I see?
Yeah. Tell him to stop stalling. He didn't even answer our question again.
Yeah.
Got wrapped up in that.
Stop stalling. Send.
Good for you. Do not test me, he says.
But again, like,
Still, he didn't answer.
no, he didn't. And also, I want to remind that we have what he wants.
What does it
What
say?
did he say?
But yes, it is still on the table.
Oh, okay.
Can I read that back in
Do not test me.
But yes, it is still on the table. Now tell me what you found.
A little bit. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
All areas of
He
the...
seems so unstable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we tell him? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
let's
wanna-
just tell him, like,
yeah.
because he knows that there's more to it. So
Fine. There was a conversation on the tape between D and another man. Send. I feel like that's still being a little too cryptic. He's gonna ask what was on the conversation. I want him to ask for it.
Yeah.
And he asked for it.
What did he say?
And what were they talking about?
Okay, well.
Hold up. Why do you want to know?
Motive.
Yeah, why do you want to know? Why is this important to you? Are you judging my text? Should I have not sent that?
no, I'm not. I'm trying to figure out. I mean,
I don't know.
and why would
Frankly, he says, frankly, it's none of your business.
What?
We already listened to
it
the tape.
is.
We know it's our business.
tell him
What
those
do we-
those types of comments won't fly. those types of comments don't make sense.
Let's
Go on a walk.
yeah, let's go on a walk.
Oh, I love walks.
Here's the thing, right? Like, I mean, it's D.
Yeah.
Didn't you work with D? Don't you know how she felt about you? Right? I mean,
Yeah, we're being honest about it. Like, if he knows that we've heard the audio, first of all, it is our business because he gave it to us.
Yeah.
Second of all, like, you're CEO, right? Like, they're just
you could argue that.
they're employees just talking smack, and like,
I mean, I wasn't a CEO of a company like that.
no, okay, it's very, very different in the regards of
Which is like, yeah, no, totally not.
No, I mean, it's very different in the regards of their conversation.
Yeah.
But why would he have us clear up the audio on an implicating tape? And then be
Unless-
like, it's none of your business.
Yeah.
I don't know, unless he arguably thinks that this is.
Sorry.
You good?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah,
You
I'm good.
Why are we still here?
This is.
Just to suffer.
A little nervous?
I guess.
He texted. Tell you what, if I tell you about D and give a name to one of your faceless sources of information, will that speed this along? An exchange of information for information. The undercover LAPD
Yes.
guy already gave us the name, Deborah.
Yeah.
Oh, well then,
It's not that it's worthless to us, but I would like a confirmation. Right? I'm just curious if it's going to line up.
Yeah.
So many people in the comments in the audience, they think Cyphus is the undercover LAPD guy and that they're coming at it from multiple angles. I don't think that Nelson and D are the same person.
I don't either.
He says, I need a yes or a no.
I suppose
Yes.
is a yes.
Yes.
this guy
Yes.
has
This
an
guy.
ego issue.
There. Was that so hard?
Dude, I hate this
so
guy.
condescending.
Yeah, he's the worst. Probably sitting in a motel somewhere, texting off a burner phone. Loser.
How do I even respond to that?
Just to ask him for the information.
Oh. Dee's real name is Deborah.
Okay.
There we go.
She was the head clinical scientist at Syntec through most of its life cycle. She's the one that oversaw most of the trials and experiments. So D sent us the emulator. Just to confirm. Doesn't hurt. I hate starting off the days with this stuff.
I know. Bright and early, like.
So loud out here, though. Can we
Do you
go
wanna
into
go
orange?
back in?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go into orange. He said, looks like it. Looks like it. Okay.
So we're meant to have it.
Yeah,
Guy.
so it's ours.
Yeah. Obviously, a lot of people want this emulator, but D sent it to us. And considering we heard a hidden message of D saying, like, we need to get rid of Cyphus, all this bad stuff about him, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
who do we trust right now?
I want to know why D is trying to stop Cyphus. She was talking about pushing you out of Syntech, saying that you were dragging the company down. See how he responds to that.
I think that's a good point too. Is like, why? What were Dee's intentions too? Because was it to stop these horrific science experiments, or was it to push her own career? Because like, I don't want to be used by two.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be used by anybody, but if we have to be used by someone, hopefully it's a good person.
If I'm going to be used by someone, it's going to be my wife. And that's it.
I hope she's a good person, Matt.
Sometimes she uses me. Maybe he's formulating a response here.
Yeah, trying to figure out how to insult us.
trying to reword it to insult us somehow.
How do we be more condescending?
Yeah. Jeez.
He sounds really insecure.
Yeah, well, you know, people that
We're gonna say CEOs.
arguably great people are often the worst people.
Whoa.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Sad.
Oh, was she now? She hasn't changed a bit even now. What do you mean?
What?
I hate how we're middlemaning their fight.
Yeah. What do you mean?
So, do you guys not have each other's contact info? You work together, like why us again? That's what I just keep coming back to.
Maybe they don't. Maybe they can't contact each other. Maybe they lost contact.
Like Dee's like maybe hiding.
Maybe,
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, so is our undercover officer.
No,
you know
our
what I mean?
undercover
Like,
officer has dropped us off stuff, has chatted with us.
I'd say he's working more so for D.
D has only ever gave us that package. The emulator.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, and yet for some reason we're constantly taking D's side.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Whoa, that's a long one. Deborah is talented. No one would question that. But she was rather touchy when it came to me. I'm not sure if it was a difference in opinions or ideas for the company, but she never liked me. She would speak more with my partner than myself.
Partner.
I'm assuming that was your partner she was talking to
The other co-founder of Syntech that
in the message.
remains unnamed.
Yeah. He was saying he tried to talk to you. Make you see reason.
Yeah. Can you imagine working with this guy?
Sent.
No.
No. Yeah. You're
couldn't-
welcome.
Could not even
for not being that type of boss.
Thanks.
Honestly,
What?
it's freezing in here.
Yeah, my nose is
actually
getting
so
really
cold.
chilly.
Can we go into the a little warmer in here? Why is it so cold in that warehouse? It's not even that cold outside. Jeez.
Everybody in this situation has one piece of different information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why everyone's trying to like feel each other out and see like, what do you have? Without involving themselves.
Finally.
God, let's change that.
That does sound like him. Always the peacemaker. He had to placate her often to try and calm her down from her ideas of pushing him to undermine me.
I mean,
He's really opening up. All of a sudden.
that does kind of fit the dynamic that we heard on the tape.
Yeah, so
What does placate mean?
It had,
So, like,
he
calm
had to-
down
Yeah,
someone?
he
Yeah.
had to like
Oh,
calm her
okay.
down.
yeah, so this is something you already knew?
Yeah. So why bring it up?
Why bring it up?
You know, it just sounds like he's trying to manipulate us. Like, I feel like everyone is saying, here's who you should trust. No, here's who you should trust.
Yeah.
And he's making Deborah sound very irrational.
Of course, I told you nothing happened at Syntec that I didn't know about, but I needed to be sure for 2 reasons. Okay. I assume he's gonna tell me the 2 reasons?
I don't know. There we go. There's one.
For one, a confirmation of a snake in the grass is better than speculation. Okay.
So
And-
he was just trying to
Two.
confirm?
And the second? Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think
Still
the air. I don't think the heater's on in here.
I don't either.
It's off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go to red base.
Okay.
It's freezing, dude. Actually freezing. Message. Think of it as my way of showing you why you shouldn't trust her, nor anyone working with her. That includes your detective friend.
So yeah, he's everyone's trying to play sides.
Yeah. This doesn't really change anything. You know what I mean? Like, it just sounded like she was trying to stop you from doing illegal things.
I mean, let's remember the chat logs we found in the Apple II, where Dee was saying like, this isn't humane,
Yeah.
it's a no-go,
Why is it still cold in here?
because not all of the heat is on in here either.
Jeez, my hands are freezing.
Do you want to pocket your hands? I'll text.
Yeah.
I see that she's manipulating even you at this point.
Like, and he's not?
Yeah. Straight up. Straight up.
And you were not.
Well, no. Just probe further. Ask what? Just
What?
what? Yeah.
What you mean?
Play dumb.
Yeah. What are you doing? I feel like this kid's gonna like do something
I know.
crazy on this phone. What are you doing?
Oh, it was just,
What are you doing, Noah?
oh, here we go.
What are you doing?
I'm just adding a contact photo is all.
Oh, for Nelson?
Why are you being fishy about it?
Oh. Nice.
Oh, I see. Okay. I thought you were going to not show camera and going off in the corner, and I was like, this guy's being sus right now.
No,
Yeah.
I won't. There. Better. That'll make us feel better.
I drew that.
Okay.
Oh.
Deborah was a master manipulator. You heard it for yourself on the tape. All of those clinical trials that went wrong, all of the people that were experimented on, she headed all of that. She's the reason I need that serum in the first place.
That was both texts?
That was both.
What?
Wow.
What do you mean? She headed all of that, but you're the head of the company.
Yeah,
But
He's
you're
the
the CEO. Like, she's just the
Come
head
on.
scientist. Like, yeah, that's still bad. But he literally said that he knew everything that was happening at the company.
Exactly.
So-
if he knew everything, he was obviously for whatever she was doing.
Yeah.
That's just a,
Manipulation.
it's a straight lie.
Yeah.
What?
Dee did have a secret lair under the stairs.
Maybe he knows now everything about Syntec and he didn't know before.
So you're suggesting that Dee did some
Dee.
experiments and stuff in secret?
And did hide it from him, and he didn't know until now. And now he knows
And
everything.
now, yeah, he was the one.
But why would he need the serum?
I think he needs it for his life.
I mean, he did say he needs it to live, but like, what does that mean, you know?
like a medicine.
That burns through floors. Like,
We don't know what they were doing here. I mean, it didn't burn through him. He's still texting us.
yeah.
But like,
I'll keep it nice and simple. I need those vials, and it's in your best interest to hand them over to me. That doesn't line up with what we heard in the recording. No, not the recording. I mean the chat logs. Like, that doesn't line up.
Like everything that Dee was saying of like not wanting to go through with trials and
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
wanting
yeah.
to test more, like
Exactly.
that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and then the other person
true.
was like, so what are the issues here? Morality?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
I do agree that like, with the tape, with the chats, it seems as if like Nelson knew about all of it.
Yeah.
Nelson seemed fine with it. But yeah, like, why does he need the serum?
What?
Having some trouble keeping your hands steady, investigator?
Wow.
Does he have a sense of humor? Like maybe he's just
Yeah,
really
maybe he's not.
You're,
Yeah, maybe
Maybe he's just like
really funny.
sassy and
you're avoiding the question. But regardless, if you mean the logs on the Apple II, I figured as much.
What is the? What do you figure?
Oh
What do you mean?
God.
Let's move.
It's so cold everywhere. See, off. It's all off.
I'm just gonna text back. What does that mean? What does that mean? I mean, it figures that she would attempt to rewrite what she needed to on that disk. Or else, her little act would come to light quickly.
Is that possible?
I have no idea what's possible. I don't even barely understand how we're even getting those logs over the emulator. I don't even know. Like, that's my question. Rewrite?
Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
She took the.
Is that even possible?
Like, couldn't she take the emulator and code it?
But yes, it's definitely possible, but here's the thing. But even D3B referenced you as a threat.
Yeah, exactly. When we were just putting stuff into a database.
Either way, it was still written, whether it was by her or by somebody else.
Why though? Why? I guess the same reason, just to like manipulate us. But why do people want to manipulate us? Why us? It's so frustrating. Like everyone's trying to just use us, but not even tell us why. You're not being serious, are you? Why wouldn't I be?
What?
Why would I?
What was
Why would
the
I be
joke?
joking? Where was the
Yeah.
joke? I'm just gonna reply what?
What does that even
What does that even mean? Like why? Why would I be joking about this?
I just feel like at a dead end right now. I'm just like,
Yeah, this
what?
feels pointless. I feel like honestly about ready to just throw this phone away. This is not helping. It's not.
It's
not
more of
helping
a
at all.
pain.
It's more of a pain. I don't feel like I'm getting information. I feel like the more information we get, the deeper this goes, and it's just like why? You do realize what D3B stands for, right? Why would
How would we know? There's no definition in the
some type
Apple II.
of
Software.
AI that D wrote? I don't know, dude. Why would I know what D3B stands for? Another one of your projects? Another one
Yeah.
of your
Is it
experiments?
Pegasus?
Secret part of your company? What? D3B is Deb. Not some AI, not a fortune teller. That is Deborah.
what?
D3B is Deb.
Are you serious? This is torture. You're torturing me and everyone else watching. Wait.
Alright, so that was that clip, and this next clip is where they talk a bit more to Cyphus, and they look into Deb being D3B. And what that reaction of them be like, D3B is Deb, I'm like, when I first watched it, I was like, wait. Oh, that makes sense. Duh. But yeah. I'm gonna show you I'll make you guys in the next clip.
He is Deb. Not some AI, not a fortune teller. That is Deborah.
What?
D3B is Deb. How is that even possible?
What?
How is that even possible? How can D3B be Deb?
So we're just talking. Is he saying we're just talking to Deb?
Is that thing online?
I don't know. Have we seen it connected to anything?
This is ridiculous, dude. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, are you kidding me?
D3B.
I mean,
Could have just been like a username.
D3B is. But did he say we're talking to Deb? Is that what he? Can you read the message again?
D3B
It says
is Deb.
D3B is Deb, not some AI, not a fortune teller. That is Deborah.
But D3B doesn't even sound like a person. When we've been running that program, it sounds like a computer. That doesn't make sense.
Deborah's a person.
That's my question. How is that even possible?
Because that's a software. We're talking to a software.
Contacting us from somewhere?
It's literally a program on an SD card. Like how?
How's that possible?
And again, it's not like it's like conversational. It's just like invalid input. Like
I just like, is that, it didn't feel like AI. It didn't. It felt like someone was talking to us, but just pretending to not talk to us. It did feel like that. Like, was it all fake? All the processing, all the initializing, all the invalid prompt? Seriously?
I mean, that feels like that's what he's implying. Is that all of that was actually just a person that we've been talking to?
A solid question, and one that you might want to ask her. After all, she seemed to have no issue lying to you about who she really was. The least she could do is tell you that.
Ooh.
I feel like I know less than when this all started.
Exactly. I am more confused than I was this morning.
More afraid.
My brain is more twisted.
I don't trust anybody.
How could this be?
I don't know. Like, can the Apple II connect to something?
But regardless, that isn't what's important right now. I need that serum, and I think now you understand how important it is. When are you going to deliver what I want?
Okay, you just told us that what we think is a computer is actually a person that we've been talking to.
Yeah,
so, like,
honestly, I need to confront Deb. We need to confront Deb. If that's the case, if that's true.
How?
Power up that thing and just cut it. Just cut the BS, cut the crap, cut the lies, the manipulation. This is ridiculous.
That's the frustrating part to me is the fact that like every single thing has to be cryptic.
Mm-hmm.
What part of give me the vials do you not understand? You're testing my patience again.
Dude, put yourself into like our shoes.
Give us a couple days.
I mean, yeah, I just feel like we can deal with the vials stuff later.
Yeah, exactly. I like,
We need
this
to
is
figure out
ridiculous.
more.
Like, I don't know who to trust.
What do we do till then?
The thing we have to do. Confront Deb. Do you want to do that now? I feel like, why not? Let's just do it now. Let's do it now. Fine. The secrets to the 863 project are here, waiting for you. If you'd rather play detective longer, go ahead, but I can't wait much longer. I'm just gonna, I'm ending that right now. I gotta,
Yeah, we have to see this.
I'm gonna do this thing. All right, lights. I'm just gonna light up the space so it's a bit easier for you guys to navigate in here. Come on in. Okay, oh, why, oh yeah, screen, okay. I'm gonna screen record this again. You know, there were so many people that were like,
you can't screen record an Apple II.
Really?
Yeah, you absolutely can. And yes, when we screen recorded it, it was white text and we made it green, but you absolutely 100% can screen record an Apple II with that device I showed you that you can find on Amazon. I'm not going to link to it because I don't make any money off of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get the
Camera?
camera. Thank you. All right. It was in red base, so I'm lucky.
Great.
All right, so you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Before we, what's our approach? Before we start this up and interface with D3B with Deb, before I even turn this on, do we believe Nelson?
I don't. Honestly, I don't
just
trust him, and it doesn't make any sense to me unless this Apple II and the SD card and all of that can somehow connect to the internet, but
Yeah.
I don't understand how that works.
It's possible. There are some cards in here that I can see similar to the disk card. I did a little research. I think there's one in here that's called Ethernet.
What is Ethernet?
I honestly have no idea. So it's possible. It's definitely possible. Is this yours?
No, it's yours. You're the only one who sits there.
This is definitely not mine.
It's yours.
Did you see that this comes off?
What?
No. How did you know that?
What?
Fan theories.
Oh.
I saw this on the Reddit.
What?
What is that?
Oh, that's a thermos.
Are you stupid or something?
Oh, dude, I thought.
Oh, that's the insulation.
Oh.
But there's nothing, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
That did look spooky at first.
I'm going to turn this thing on.
Okay.
I am going to address it as if Nelson Cyphus is right, as if he's right in saying that D3B, the program that we ran, and assumed it was a database, or AI, the program that told us all of these things. I'm going to assume that he's right and that this is not a database, this is not AI, and that is Deb somehow contacting us.
Okay.
I mean, worst case scenario, it just ends up
Does
being a
not
database
compute.
and he's wrong. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Are you ready?
J.
No, I don't think that's a J.
Oh.
No, that's a
Bracket.
the cursor. It prompted us first last time, right? Or she.
It did prompt us last time.
Let's try
So
this.
what
We want to talk to you.
This is already so unsettling.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're sitting under this stairs in a secret lair,
Yeah.
trying to talk to an Apple II computer.
Oh, what did.
Invalid prompt. How about D? We know it's you. We want to talk to you. Just straight to the point.
Yeah.
Invalid prompt.
Okay. So this is similar to last time when we tried to ask it things that weren't in its database.
Yeah.
It was just invalid prompt. So
Yeah.
if anything, this is just more of what we already went through.
Exactly. I'm just going to screen record.
Okay.
So you can put that down, Sam.
Yay.
Okay, so now we're all rolling up on here. I just this is ridiculous. If this is straight up, just be honest.
Yeah.
Deb, please stop. We're just scared. We just want some answers. We know it's really you. Just help us. If this doesn't work, I don't know what will.
I think if we get another invalid prompt or something, then it's like, okay, this is just a computer.
Yeah, and maybe we were just baited or something like
Yeah.
that. Invalid prompt. Initiating conversational protocol?
What?
What? Told us about you.
Are we talking to a
You
computer?
want to tell us your side of the story? I suggest you start talking now. I'm done with this, dude. I'm actually done. This is like, I feel like we need to push forward more than just let these things start owning us. Everyone's trying to get a step ahead, a step ahead, a step ahead.
And it's frustrating to be on somewhat of the same level, whatever type of level.
Yeah. Acknowledged. What did Nelson Cyphus say about this unit? Are you acknowledging that you're a person or what? Like,
Wait.
Acknowledged.
What did Nelson Cyphus say about this unit?
Again,
That
but
feels
it's about the
so
unit.
unclear.
It's about the unit
It's like,
again.
is that the conversational protocol?
That you are manipulating us, everyone around you, Nelson, and his partner. Like, what else? That you could have stopped the
trials,
the inhumane trials, and didn't, and that everything was just for your glory. I'm done playing this game. I'm done playing this game. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna start calling it how it is. You know?
Yeah.
It just feels kind of foolish to do it otherwise right now. Nelson Cyphus is attempting to manipulate you in order to gain your favor. Right. More than likely to retrieve the life's blood. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't tell if this is like,
I feel like I am now convinced that we are actually talking to
Yes. I think she's letting down the guard. If
why
I'm
is she
being honest.
talking in code?
has fully
He
abandoned
said
this computer
the
lingo
same
of like, I'm a robot. Like,
Yeah.
He said the same thing about you.
I know, truly, the manipulation.
It's toxic.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
Yeah. Do you believe him?
This is a person. This is
Computers
Deb.
don't
we are
believe.
we are fully talking
Oh my
to Deborah right
God.
now.
This is, yeah. He was right. He was right, but I don't know.
So-
I don't know if he's right about everything. Like, right now, I don't know who to believe. I just don't.
Are you sure about that?
You should believe this unit.
Okay, why still say this unit? Like, we know. We're talking
computer?
to Deborah right now. Like,
Yeah, exactly. But why? But why?
Look, is she still
You
trying to
lied
like
to us
play this
about
out?
who you really are. I'm gonna try and draw her out again. I did not lie. I believed you would be more receptive with that tactic. I see now that my approach was most ineffective, but it was not my intent to deceive you.
Is that just Deborah just saying like, I mean, it was a lie of omission. Like she didn't tell us
Exactly.
her involvement. And
Exactly.
she pretended to be a computer.
Yeah, just admit. Like, are you really Deborah, right? Like, did you really work at Syntech
I mean, just to be clear.
Cyphus? Just confirm it, okay? Please, please, please. Yes to both.
Okay.
Wow, we were being duped. We thought it was a computer.
I just feel like literally every person we've been talking to in all of this has been lying to us or manipulating us in some way.
What does this mean?
What is happening here?
What does this mean? I'm dead. How can this be?
Where is she? Like, what?
Yeah, like why communicate with us through an Apple II?
Why
Do
go
you want
through
to
all
text
this-
us like
Yeah.
everyone else is?
Why go through all this trouble? Why all the theatrics?
I'm starting to like buy more of what Nelson is saying.
Which doesn't feel
and,
good.
And that doesn't feel good, and that's why I just want to confront that. Cyphus told us to not trust you.
I mean, I guess that is true. I feel like Cyphus has told us more of the truth at this point than she has, which is just weird.
Yeah, exactly. Of course he did. Are you surprised? He will say whatever is necessary to win. But won't she say whatever's necessary, do whatever, impersonate an AI machine to try and win this war?
Yeah, that's
Feels
a
ironic.
lot of effort.
We don't know who to believe anymore. Like,
Truly.
after listening to that recording.
I feel like I'm being punked.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Ashton Kutcher's just waiting for me.
I wish.
Recording. What recording? What do you mean, what recording?
Well,
Does she not know?
Wait, that is a good point. Maybe Deborah doesn't know.
I mean, why would she know if she was being recorded? That audio.
I
was
don't know.
horrible.
The recording that was on the tape in the mountain ear. It was you and Cyphus's partner talking in the background, right? You sounded like you were pushing him out. And?
Why is everyone so sassy? Like,
We don't know what's going on.
So it's true? That's my question. So it's true.
Yeah.
Everything
She needs to confirm.
on the tape was true? I don't understand why that's an issue.
Like, does she know what we heard?
Yeah, why were you trying to remove him?
What's Dee's whole purpose and point
Exactly.
of this?
Exactly.
Cyphus would have had to do a lot worse for her to just be okay with this situation.
Oh my. Nelson Cyphus was a disease at Syntech. After he started doing
worse for her to just be okay with this situation.
Oh my. Nelson Cyphus was a disease at Syntech. After he started doing government contracts, he changed. Suddenly it wasn't so much about changing civilization for the better, it was only about himself and his vision. He started to rush projects, cut corners, hire scientists that had no issue ignoring humane protocols. Also, he could get what he wanted.
What does he want?
I mean, yeah, she really just painted him as the villain there. Like,
So then on that tape, that was an experiment? We heard people screaming. We heard people screaming, bro. It was a Pegasus experiment. More than likely, the closer the projects were to Nelson, the worse the patients were treated. That's exactly what he said.
and well, and also like she was there too.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so much he said, she said.
Everything I told you is the truth. You have to believe that.
Why, when you've lied to us?
If you are telling the truth, then tell us about your 863 project.
Yeah.
How about that?
I
How about
mean,
that?
That's a
I
good
just-
question.
Right?
It is
I
a
feel
good
like
question,
we
but-
deserve to know that.
But I feel like she's lied to us so much before this, so it's like, what's to say that she's going to tell us the truth now? So I just think
Exactly.
we should take whatever she
Because
says
she's on
with a
thin
grain of
ice
salt.
now.
It's a project I started outside of Syntech. I cannot reveal much right now. Besides that, I'm sorry.
So Cyphus was
Why
right.
not?
That she was working on projects
Without
on her
him.
own, like without him.
Why not? If we were chosen specifically for whatever this is, why are we in the dark?
And
Yeah, why don't we
why
know?
is this the hardest thing?
Why is this the hardest thing? It's complicated. You have to trust that I'm only doing it to protect the project. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. We don't care about this project.
Who cares? What about protecting us, right?
Yes.
There were documents about us
Please.
in this desk.
Exactly like you said. If she's saying we were chosen, like she needs to explain more
Yeah.
about why we were chosen for any of this.
Yes, like I said before, you three were chosen. But why? But why?
This is the most frustrating.
Project 863 is currently on track. Anything I would say,
Oh my god.
anything I say would jeopardize the success of it. Why?
That doesn't.
Why?
Sorry,
what
can't
what
tell you.
project is so sensitive
Exactly.
involving like
Us.
that
we can't know.
It's involved.
For the very reason I chose you all.
What?
It makes no sense.
that mean?
You can't tell us why you chose us because of why you chose us? This makes no sense. This is,
I'm getting physically irritated. Like
all I can tell you for certain is March 5th. Nothing about that date has changed. I don't know why or how, but everything goes dark for me after March 5th.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Okay, March 5th was, in her computer lingo, what she said was an absolute date. So this is obviously what she meant by that. But would she mean everything goes dark for her after March 5th?
Exactly. Plan fails or she dies?
Yeah, like does her
You
project
mean?
fail?
Like, how can you know that? How can you know that? This doesn't make any sense. Just
Like,
time will show you.
are we supposed to do anything about March 5th?
We're not getting
I don't
anything out of this.
understand.
It's just ridiculous. I don't think we're going to get anything. I think we should try a different avenue.
What is the thing that we can't know?
Tell us what you do know about the recording. It's worth a shot. There were dozens of conversations that I had like that about Nelson. You'll have to be more specific.
The one where the guy wanted to go home? He was screaming it in the background.
Wait,
Wait, what did they say?
I want to go home.
Was that what that said? It sounded like you wanted to get rid of him. Like, I feel like I already said that. I can only assume that you heard me speaking to Wesley. Wesley.
Who?
Who's Wesley?
It's the guy.
Yeah,
The-
Wesley, okay.
The co-founder? Maybe that's the co-founder.
Oh yeah,
Because
no, that is the
in the
co-founder.
Yeah.
conversation, it
Yeah.
did sound like she was talking about what you and Nelson have built, and we know
Well,
Nelson's a
Yeah.
co-founder of
Cyphus-
FinTech.
Yeah, Cyphus
So-
said it when we were texting him. He was like,
Yeah.
they were discussing, she was talking to my co-founder.
Yeah,
So,
but
okay,
this
so-
is a name now. Yes, those meetings were a regular occurrence. He would tell me that he tried to get through to Nelson and that it failed. Over and over again, this would happen.
So the co-founder of FinTech,
Yeah.
Wesley, was also trying to remove or change something about Nelson.
So you
Where's, like-
were admitting to this. So
Yeah.
you're trying to.
Wesley was also trying to remove or change something about Nelson.
So you
Where's, like-
were admitting to this. So
Yeah.
you're trying to manipulate Wesley in order to gain power over
Even
Nelson.
On that tape, it sounded like she was manipulating him. He literally said like something about you need to stop manipulating me. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like we're just learning about their drama. We're not learning about like anything
Us.
like the dude screaming in the
Yeah.
background.
I was only trying to do what was right for both of us and for the company. I only said what I said because things were getting dire. The recording didn't make you sound like a hero.
Yeah.
There's no hero in
Nelson
this story.
had his own take on it.
I feel like we're hearing the same story but from different angles.
And
it's hard to tell.
it feels like we need to kind of piece together our own story
Yes.
of this thing
Yes.
Yeah.
based on both those different stories and not trust that we're going to get the right story, if that makes sense.
Yeah, from either of them at this point.
I'm sure he did. He always was a snake, just biding his time until he pounced on any little bit of weakness. You have to be careful what you say to him. He was always a master manipulator.
Funny.
Can we talk about the fact that
He
Cyphus
said
called each other
yeah, they're
snakes.
literally
the
calling
same
each other
thing
snakes.
about you. Wait, I'm not surprised. He manipulated everyone at the company. He only hired those that would follow him with no questions asked. Sometimes I felt like I was the only one that gave a damn about anything besides progress at that facility. So I decided to do something about it. And what was that? What was that you decided to do? If you're the hero here, tell us why. 863. Then that happened. I'd never felt more hope that finally things were going to turn around. That finally there would be an end to the nightmare happening at Syntech.
So 863 is her project to take Syntech down? I mean,
I
that's what
guess,
that
yeah.
sounds like.
863 is her hope to stop the corruption at Syntech. What does that mean? I know you've been speaking with an undercover detective and that he's made a request for the evidence you have. You need to listen to him. You have to trust him. I don't even know if I can trust you, so what does you asking me to trust him have anything to do with anything?
I mean, yeah, the LAPD officer wasn't lying when they said that they were working with D.
But even if Deborah, is the good guy in this whole toxic scenario, this undercover detective, he wants the emulator, which would cut us off from Deborah. This doesn't make any sense. Like,
Yeah, so what, we just lose all connection to Deborah now?
exactly. He wants the emulator.
I feel like Deborah knows more than John Doe.
I know. It's what needs to happen in order to keep this program safe. Why was it sent to us then? We can too keep it safe. It's been safe. But we can keep it safe here. Our studio is secure now that Cyphus can't break in with the fobs. Right? I mean, we secured all this stuff. I've known him for what feels like many lifetimes now. He's just looking for the truth, as you all are as well. What does that even mean?
He's just looking for the truth.
He's just
So,
looking for the
I mean,
truth.
she's implying that Cyphus doesn't even fully know what's going on.
No, she's talking about the undercover officer. He's just looking for the truth.
Can you give it to him?
What if we're actually wrong here?
What do you mean?
What if we're just getting in the way? I know we're a part of this. I know all this stuff is happening. I know somehow we're wrapped up into this. But what if we're actually wrong? What if D is telling the truth?
Hey, that's pretty good.
You know, I don't like the manipulation, but it's hard to know for sure. Like,
Yeah, do we just go based on numbers? Like,
we'll speak with him
John
again.
Doe and D versus
Yeah.
Cyphus?
I
Like,
can't guarantee that we'll just part with the emulator you gave us. This is our insurance.
Yeah.
You know?
And again,
This is our insurance.
Like, it's our only way of connecting to her.
There will come a time where you must choose, and I cannot do that for you. We will speak again soon. We will? What do you mean? We will speak again soon? What are you talking about? Unit has timed out. Please try again later. I need some air. I need some air.
Please.
Here's the thing. I feel like this is all coming to a head.
We're at a stagnant place. We're dealing with two people's drama. Of course, I think it is coming to a head. It's got to. It's got to be.
I'm
because-
saying, though, that we need to actually take action. I'm saying that we should actually drop something off for the undercover officer.
Okay.
But I'm not going to give the emulator. Not going to do that.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true! Do it! Nothing is impossible! Do it! Make your dreams come true! Yes, you can! Yes, you can! Just do it!
I say we give him his stuff back. Maybe something else that means nothing to us.
Just to do something. I mean,
Why not?
You do have a good point. We have to do something.
gotta
So
do
many
something.
people are asking things from us right now. All three of them. So
I have to do something. Here's what I'm going to do. I propose we go find the location, we make it drop, but we don't leave. I propose we stake out. We see who comes and picks it up. Put a face to the name. Well, are you in?
Alright, so that was that clip, and I want to break that down. Basically, I'm not sure about what this camera angle it is. If you guys, I don't know. I've tried to attempt to record this multiple times, but basically, in this small section, basically not small, it's actually pretty big, but still, Matt. It's funny how Matt was like, we probably should give it to him. Then once they walk out, he's like, nah, let's not give it to him. I'm like, just do it. and I added that clip in with the refacing thing I was able to make. And if you guys want to check that out, go to either my YouTube or my TikTok. I'll probably start putting my TikTok in the description if I'm able to. But yeah, you guys, the next clip actually is when I'm gonna split it up into 2 parts and make it like connected. Basically, the first part is when they're putting stuff into the briefcase, and the second part is when they actually see him. I'm not gonna do like them setting up the thing. It's just when they actually see him, take it away, and such. Then I'll talk to you guys in the next clip. So yeah, see you in the next clip.
Is the briefcase in here?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know how we're gonna decide what we're willing to give up.
Can we talk for a second about gloves?
They're white gloves right in front of me.
Oh.
They're not large, but
We'll draw on that one.
Is that still a thing? Who are these gloves made for? Tiny people. Why is he laughing so hard? Good. This guy is a little loopy. This is not gonna work. Stop, it's not funny. Sam, are you kidding me?
No, that's fine. I'm genuinely curious as to why you need gloves, considering we've touched all of this with our bare hands.
Because now I'm a little bit more paranoid.
I'm just still a little uneasy about making this drop in the first place. Like, how do we know what is important and what isn't?
I feel like we know some things are not important.
Sure, like paperwork we found.
Things that we can possibly scan, take pictures of.
Huh.
Look at this, for instance.
Come in.
My son. Thank you.
Could we technically be locked inside?
I wouldn't
Risk
risk it.
I really don't know, actually.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Here's the thing. Possibly.
Because it locks
If you have
open.
the key. Possibly. But you
But
have
then how would you get out?
I guess it's not relevant, but you still have the key. Yeah?
Yeah, probably.
In your office?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, let's just leave it like cracked.
Okay.
Because I also don't have my phone.
Look, what I was saying before we got a little off track. You see this? This is just a scan. This isn't a real document.
Yeah.
That's the evidence he gave us.
I know, that's what my point is we can give him pretty much all physical documents and we just take pictures of it. What's the difference?
What about having the original though?
Careful, bro.
Whoa.
Careful, dude.
Sorry. That was
But Matt, wouldn't you say that there is some value in having the original? Because let's say we take our photo scans or whatever to someone if something gets really bad and they're like, how do I know these documents are real?
How do you know the documents are real to begin with?
It just feels like it's more hard evidence if we have the originals.
I'm not gonna give everything. I'm not gonna give the actual physical things like this or that or this.
So what about like the Geiger counter?
No, I might need that.
Actually, I agree. We might need this.
How about the tape?
Really?
How about the tape? Mike has this already in his system. This is the perfect thing to give because it is the physical piece of evidence. It does say, hey, yes, we're giving up some things for you to look at and we trust you to a certain degree. I feel like this is it.
I agree. I agree we can give him more.
More?
Yeah.
How much more are you
How much
thinking?
more?
He helped us, like what you said earlier with like the curse of knowledge, right? If we give him things that don't matter to us anymore or don't like pertain to us, really, that could unlock something that we really had no idea of unlocking. Also, you know, like things like this, like look how incriminating that is. He's the police.
We don't know that.
I don't know. So are you suggesting giving him this?
This seems foolish to give this. This feels like this is our biggest piece of evidence that we should not let go of.
What about one of those vials?
Along with the vials. I feel like giving these things up, taking these things out of the vault. I'm not ready to do this. I say
Yeah, I think like we should give him as much as we can, but also I don't want to give so much away that we lose all of our leverage.
Yeah.
I say we have all the things that he gave us previously, plus the tape.
If this doesn't satisfy him, he knows where to find us. Like, he can ask for something more explicit.
Let's do it. Any ideas on where we should go?
I don't know.
Parking lot.
Yeah, like,
One eternity later.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Steps. Slowly around the corner. Sam, are you seeing anything?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't want to stand out too much.
What are you seeing? What is it?
It's definitely someone.
It's him.
Well, I think so. We don't really know what it is.
If it's Cyphus, we need to stop it.
I don't think so.
Is he even going for the package? Stay on him.
He's going for the package. Yes, he has it.
Is he gone? I can't believe that.
He's leaving. He's
Oh my gosh. Did we learn anything from that?
Not really.
I mean,
At least we learned that that can't be Cyphus, right?
What was he wearing?
he was just wearing...
Was it black?
Was it all black?
It did not look like Cyphus. It was just like normal casual clothes. He was wearing a hat and a hoodie still.
We can break it down. The
does that mean?
footage. Break down the
Like,
footage.
I mean, yeah, he was wearing a mask though.
How clear was it?
It
Was it,
seemed
like, in
pretty
focus?
clear. Yeah. No, I think I got
wanna
most of
see
it
it.
in focus. But we can look at it.
Okay, let's look at it real quick. We're gonna cut. We're gonna cut.
Let's also get out of here.
So, looked at the footage. I don't believe that was Nelson
I don't either.
Cyphus. I don't believe that was Nelson Cyphus. I believe that was him, whoever he is. It doesn't confirm anything for me besides that we know now that he got the package,
Yeah.
which is good. I feel like we can confirm that.
And it didn't seem like it was like a stranger who just stumbled upon it, you know what I mean? Like, it seemed very
It looked like he was looking for it.
Yeah.
Looked like he was looking for it.
I don't know
Yeah.
why I was expecting to see like his face in this climate.
Yeah.
Like,
Considering
He was wearing a mask,
yeah.
glasses, blue hat.
Yeah.
and he's
like-
been oh so careful about being like uncovered. So
It's not that crazy. Not that crazy.
didn't use these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have a camera that
Yeah.
zooms in as much, or not more than those do. So that's good. Right.
John Doe.
He emailed you already?
Yep. Drop confirmed. I knew you all would do the right thing.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. Directory ID.
Wait, he gave us a directory ID?
For...
Guys.
Gaius is the directory ID?
Gaius.
G-A-I-U-S. But I'm still expecting the emulator. He gave us a directory ID. That means there's more to look at.
Alright, so that was that clip, and that was pretty short, I think. I'm not sure what shortish compared to the other clips. But they got the stuff, they got the new directory called Guys, and basically this next clip starts off with them discovering something on the subreddit, then it goes into the whatchamacallit, the directory. Then it goes into the directory. Then yeah, they find something that points Deb in the wrong direction for them. So yeah, see you in the next clip.
Or just into the video. Congrats. Boom. All right, Syntech website link, syntech.net. Not sure if anyone's posted this yet, but I found this website. Wait, the actual website, the website was registered in 1986? Wait, what?
Yeah.
That is the Syntec logo. Syntec. That's the exact same
It's
logo.
spelled the same and the logo is the same.
Yo, that's crazy.
Wait, it was 19, what was the date?
1986 right here. I don't know.
Can you check that on the website?
Maybe I can. Hold on. Who is domain search? Syntec.net. Creation date 1998.
Okay.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, late 90s seems to check out.
Yeah,
With all the other
1998.
things we've been seeing.
That's crazy. So this is the official site. This is 100% the official site. About Us. Syntec Inc. was founded on the principle, only we can truly change the future, so let's change it together. At our laboratories, patients receive the highest standard of quality care. Yeah, right. And our specialists are able to concentrate fully on providing personalized services at a world-class level. We are the leading provider of rapid clinical trials and biotechnologies backed by our first CAP forensic accredited laboratory location in Santa Clarita, California, which is where we're located. We're focused on discovery and creation for all of the good of civilization and progressing through barriers we were perhaps stopped at before. Oh, that's weird. A little dark.
Yeah.
Here at Syntec, we maintain a strict quality control program, which encompasses all phases of medical testing and procedures. While all medical laboratories must adhere to the state and federal licensing requirements, we impose additional and external measures to ensure accurate and reliable medical reports. We believe that no expense can be spared to sacrifice results. Collections performed by Syntec Inc. are formed on the basis of US FDA submissions and subsequent US FDA clearance for diagnostics. With our background and expertise in human sample procurement, Syntec Inc. is uniquely positioned to provide a comprehensive approach to meet the research needs of the pharmaceutical and biotechnology. Oh my gosh.
So much
Technical stuff.
Yeah.
The main faculty located in California, which was started by Nelson Cephas and his partner Wesley Nathaniel.
Okay, so that's a last name that we haven't heard.
After its success, multiple facilities and sister locations were opened domestically across the United States and internationally.
What?
There's multiple Syntecs.
I thought it was just this location, domestically and internationally.
You think that like all of these locations were doing what our location was doing?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, clearly the evil side of this company was like hidden.
Syntec is global.
Okay, so the last thing you guys saw us do was look at Reddit, and we found, well, we didn't find, someone else found the official Syntec website. Link down in the description below if you want to go check that out. Kind of crazy.
Yeah. It's kind of nuts how much like evidence of this place there is.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like, it takes thousands of people to find a website. It takes us living here. It takes us working here for years to find things in the walls.
Yeah, so take a peek at that website. Let me know if you notice anything out of the ordinary. I looked over it. You watched us look over it on camera. Obviously, I saw the About Us. The off camera, there was a contact page. Nothing looked oddly special about that website. It just looked like a biotechnology,
It was
pharmaceutical. Maybe.
It was a very
for everything
clean
that we
website,
witnessed.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Previously, making that LAPD drop that we did, Woods got an email that gave us a new directory ID. I wanted to do that today. That's something I wanted to do. Woods obviously brought the website up, and so I was like, oh, I'm already sitting down. Let's take a peek at that. But I really am most curious about this directory ID.
Yeah.
And if it is linked to root.disk on the Apple II. Can we, you guys, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. What do you think is going to be on it?
Well, what does Gaius even mean?
So it's a name.
Yeah, I mean,
Or is
feels
it
like
just someone
Roman.
misspelling guys?
Gaius?
Yeah, I didn't actually read the
Guys.
email, so now I'm also all of a sudden a little concerned. You did say it was a directory ID, right?
Yeah, he did.
And just search the word Gaius, just on Google.
Yeah, don't look at my internet history.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Okay. I was like,
You were like, okay.
Gaius Caesar. Like Julius
Gaius
Caesar?
Julius Caesar.
Gaius Caesar was consul in AD 1.
Yeah.
Why?
Julius Caesar. What does this have to do with Caesar? He was overthrown, stabbed in the back, literally.
Literally stabbed in the back.
You ready?
Shut him in.
No, thank you. Here is the card. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm just worried this thing's gonna fry one day.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're running root now. Username. Okay, that's right. Cyphus 590. Password. I gotta type in this dumb password every time.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
5AT. Access granted. Input directory ID. Okay, so can you please help me ensure that I get this right? Gaius.
Yeah.
G.
A.
A.
I. U.
U.
S.
S. Okay. Here we are.
Capital G.
You can't do caps on this.
No cap.
All right, no turning back. Press enter.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
What?
No, we should just stop this. All of it. All of it. Let's go home.
Let's just go home. Let's sell the studio.
Joking. I want to see.
I mean, I'm like on the edge of either choice right now.
No,
I'm like, movies?
Movies?
Want to go to the movies?
I'm down
All
for this.
The movie theaters aren't open anymore, so.
Yeah, this is our movie.
Okay.
Listing files, chat log. We have a new chat log. We have a project. We have NSACF7, and then we have another chat log. Go in order.
Yeah.
Read file A. Here we go. Wes. Wes is a first name here. This is a chat log from Wes.
Okay.
Wes015. When you have a moment, please inform me of your availability this week for a meeting. Your assistant wasn't able to contact you this morning.
All right. Who is he talking to? Oh.
Cyphus. He's talking to Nelson. What is the nature of this meeting? Wes. Just to discuss some sensitive material. I don't think this chat protocol would be the best site for it. Interesting. Cyphus. And why is that? It's not like you have anything to hide, yes? Oh.
This definitely feels like this backs up the conversation we overheard between Deb and Wes.
Yeah.
Like, Wes is obviously trying to talk to Cyphus about something.
Yeah. Wes, Nelson, don't start this again. Okay, so this is after they've possibly had multiple conversations talking about.
It sounds like there's context from this again.
Context, missed context, thank you.
God.
Cyphus 590. I'm just saying that if you truly have nothing to hide, then this wouldn't be a problem. Yes? I have a few minutes to spare, so please continue. Okay, so he's basically, in my opinion, he's saying, you know what? I don't want to wait.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like when someone's like, hey, can we talk? It's just like, what? Like, you know what I mean?
Tell
like,
me what it's
without
about.
Without the patience, you know? Wes, fine. We need to talk about some of these experiments again. Loved ones in emergency context are trying to get in touch with us. The Pegasus section is full. We've run out of sedatives for the 5th time this month.
What?
Wow. 5 times.
How many people do they have in here?
I don't know. Maybe from previously we found out that it's a global organization.
Yeah.
So maybe they ran out of sedatives across the world, across just this unit. And
Okay, sounds like Cyphus.
Good old Cyphus, yeah. Wes, what do you mean, and? Does that not strike you as dangerous? Malpractice was never supposed to be something that Syntech was known for. Cyphus, it just still strikes me as odd that you think any of that is in my control at this point. Wait, what? Why wouldn't it be in his control? I mean, I guess they're both co-founders, so the question is, why is Wes reaching out to Cyphus as if he's
the boss?
The boss. I mean, that does happen occasionally, right? Where like people's ranks change. You know what I mean? Like for instance, at Team Edge, we're not a pharmaceutical biotechnology company, but within the last year, Team Edge has been rearranging our hierarchy between Joey, Brian, and I, so that there is a hierarchy. Right? So that we can actually have clear communication and people aren't just following 3 people and they're like, whoa, what does this person say? What am I going to get different answers? You know what I mean? There has to be a clear hierarchy. So it's possible that maybe Cyphus isn't, or someone's above him.
For me, it seems like just as like
She was trying to pan to you
and then I was like, no.
Sam, I see you're having trouble.
Yeah, I can't pan
Do you guys
to
want
woods,
to swap?
but yeah.
Swap so you can see woods.
Yeah, so this dynamic seems like if you and Kevin went sour, like if your guys' relationship went sour, right? Like he controls us, like he does like all the finance. Are you listening to me?
No, I'm sorry, I'm moving this. Are you listening to me? I'm moving that so the viewers can see. Is that okay with you?
This is almost like Wes takes care of purely like pharmaceutical and like
Oh,
medical stuff, whereas
departments.
whereas Cyphus is in charge of like getting them anesthesia, getting them like, you know, more patients or
Yeah.
less patients, or controlling like the HR side,
Yeah,
like the
okay.
safety sides.
It's possible. Wes, you are the founder of Syntech. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, so he's saying it is in his control. You are as well, if I recall correctly. So that's weird. So almost that's like this passive aggressive like idea of like it feels like he's asserting himself, but also saying like, where's your backbone in all this?
Yeah.
Why don't you make changes?
He's like deflecting
Yeah.
constantly.
It feels like that.
Yes, which is why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I'm trying to understand what's going on inside your head. Cyphus, is that what it is? Or are you just doing her dirty work for her?
Okay.
So now I'm assuming we're talking about Deb
D,
again.
yeah.
D, Deborah. Have we ever gotten a last name for her? No.
No.
Just Deb. Or we've only had D for such a long time, and now
Yeah,
it's Deborah. Yeah.
The phone is ringing.
You hear the phone?
Weird.
That is weird. Please don't bring Deb into this again. Cyphus, how could I not? She's at the very center of this little fiasco. Both of us are concerned, Nelson. So they're both. So Deb and Wes is what Wes is saying. Is both of them are concerned.
Yeah, and that checks out. Like both of them, we have chat logs of D
Yeah.
saying like this isn't very humane. Like what's going on?
Yeah.
Wes is also saying it.
Better. When will you get it through your very thick head, wow, aggressive, that
Yeah.
she's just using you? Whatever sweet nothing she's told you, promises she's said she'll keep, all of it is dust in the wind once she achieves what she wants.
Whoa.
What does she want?
What does she want?
Yeah.
I've never
Seems like she just wants humane conditions.
Possible, but if that was what she wanted, why aren't there? Because Cyphus is deflecting and saying no, it's because of her, or him, or Wes. What the heck? I feel like I'm missing some.
Yeah.
She can stop the experiments at any point, tighten regulations, and keep the comfort of her patients as a top priority. But all of that gets in the way of streamlined progress, and that's what she's truly after. So now Deb is.
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't connect.
That's not what we heard. No.
Yeah, I feel like we've heard the opposite from other chat logs with Deb.
But then the question is, what if we got this information in reverse? Do you see what I'm saying? What if we got this first, and then we were like, oh wow, Deb's the evil one here, and then we got those chat logs? Would we not believe the chat logs? Or, you see what I'm saying? If
yeah,
we flip
I do.
this, that's where I'm like trying to go. It's like, okay, am I rooted in this idea of Deb being good because I've sat with that a lot longer than Nelson being good?
I see what you're saying.
I just don't know. That's not what she's like. Oh, yes it is. I know her very well, my friend. As do I.
It's a weird triangle
That's a-
going on here.
Yeah, what?
What'd you say, a triangle?
Weird triangle, yeah.
Yeah, that is odd. But you can't seem to see how similar the two of us are, can you? That collar around your neck must be infecting your train of thought.
Whoa.
I'm assuming he's speaking figuratively.
Yeah.
Who knows?
No, that's why I said, whoa. I mean, like, that sounds like they really must not like each other. I mean, when I hear that, I think, you know, he's insinuating, like, Deb really has you on a leash, huh?
Yeah. But what if it's not? What if he's wearing a collar of some type?
This is already too weird for that. I feel like.
No, I mean, I think that was more of an insult.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, me too, at this point.
That's a classic Cyphus insult.
Yeah.
Reflection.
That is enough. I'm only trying to understand why the government contracts. Why didn't you tell me about them?
Oh.
Wait, that explains the Mountaineer, doesn't it?
Government contracts?
The military tag
Oh. Wait.
on the Mountaineer?
Oh, the Navy tag.
The Navy tag.
I mean, and there were previous government project files inside the Mountaineer.
Yes, there were. We agreed to always discuss things together, and that all plans for Syntech would be ones that we agreed upon mutually.
Okay, so it sounds like Wes was left out of these deals or something.
Yeah, or maybe Cyphus went ahead and greenlit things that he shouldn't have. Why don't you ask Deborah? What does that mean? Stop trying to spin the truth around, Nelson. It's been right in front of you this whole time. You're not looking for it. You're trying to avoid it and create your own in its place. It's weird that he's accusing. Maybe he's just projecting. That's not true. Isn't it? Why else would Deborah still be here if you didn't believe her? At least a little. Okay, so now he's saying he's accusing Wes of favoritism?
Maybe.
I could say the same for you. If Deb is creating so much chaos at the company, why have you not spoken to her or even terminated her contract? Why are you keeping her so close?
Whoa.
This is Wes, so it feels a little out of character for Wes, but I guess we don't really know Wes that well, at least as much as Cyphus now, I feel. Right?
Yeah.
Time's up, Nathaniel. I have other business to attend to, and this conversation is starting to get boring and repetitive. Pick whatever truth you want. Just be prepared to face the consequences of your decision.
Wow.
Nathaniel.
Wow. Enter to return to Gaius directory.
Oh, so that's the end.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, okay, so clearly a glimpse into the very unhealthy relationship that these two founders had.
B, Project J9873.
All right.
Reading failed.
Oh.
Reading project description, type yes or no. Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
We see it happen. Everywhere. At any time. 78% of women.
Okay.
A glimpse into the very unhealthy relationship that these two founders had.
B, Project J9873.
All right.
Reading failed.
Oh.
Reading project description, type yes or no. Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Project J9873 is a project started on August 18th of 1997 at Syntech Site number 5. The project was used to determine the amount of radiation that can be deterred if... Wait.
From...
It's when the words cut off like that, it's so confusing.
It's so hard to read.
The project was used to determine the amount of radiation that can be deterred from the human body using specific chemicals and how that protects against side effects normal to radiation poisoning, including death. Initial tests have been highly successful. Whoa.
What?
Wait. So they're saying they're testing to use chemicals on the human body to deter radiation poisoning. So in other words, so that someone might be able to enter into some sort of radioactive state without being affected by that radiation.
Like the radiation in our walls.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah.
So this, are we talking about the serum though? Is that this?
That's the only thing that's been radioactive.
That we've found, right?
Yeah.
Reading, description reading completed. Reading, read project contributors, type yes or no. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Main contributors credited are co-founder Nelson Cephas and head clinical scientist Deborah. Reading error. Convenient.
Yeah.
That's, no, I don't know about a reading error. That feels like...
Meaning there's
That
more?
feels like...
There was more?
No, reading error as in Deborah's last name.
Last
reading
name.
error. As in redacted.
Yeah.
As in most likely redacted and
For
not
sure.
reading error.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Tests were performed under strict supervision of both contributors. Results for tests concluded that immediate injection, once exposed to radiation at 8 GY, are neutralized immediately. The body continues to function as normal. No deaths are reported. So injection.
Okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
Injection.
Yeah.
So this has got to be the serum.
And clearly, Nelson and Deborah worked on this.
Yeah. And it says close. Strict supervision on both of them. So both of them were working on the serum and not just Nelson Cephas.
So there was strict supervision on them for what reason?
I don't. What do you mean? For what reason? They were just the head
The
scientists.
tests were performed
By
under
them,
strict
yeah.
supervision.
Oh,
so they were
gotcha.
watching over
Oh,
the
I
tests
see what you're
and
saying.
things.
The tests. Yeah, the
Okay.
tests of that. Okay, yeah. Reading description. Reading complete. Project J9873. File complete. Enter to return to guy's directory.
Okay, so that was it.
Okay, so what is NSACF7? C. Read file C. Classified information clearance is needed to view file. Please type in passcode.
Passcode.
Read file C. Classified information clearance is needed to view file. Please type in passcode.
Passcode.
Passcode. Is this Gaius again? Or is this the passcode, the Cephas passcode?
I would say
I don't know,
it should be a
like-
passcode, not an ID, right?
What if we tried, I'm gonna pull up my password again. You'd think again, I'd remember this. Oh my gosh. VZ5AT. Access failed, 2 attempts remain. Okay, I wish I had more information here. I'm in the Gaius directory. It's like,
So it wouldn't be a guys as a password.
it
No.
wouldn't be Gaius as the password.
I feel like anytime we come across a password, we just need to think about the keywords that we've come across.
Have we used a password before that's not this one? We used a password before, I'm almost positive. We've used a different password, and I'm totally spacing. And I don't want to go through all my videos to find it. I'm glad that we're documenting all of this stuff, though.
Yeah.
I swear we typed in Pegasus. I can't remember for what, though.
Do you want to try Pegasus?
I got
Like-
two attempts. I mean, I already tried my best option here. I feel like
Pegasus
I've typed in
has come up a
Pegasus
lot.
as a password. Maybe it's just the directory ID that we found. I mean,
Maybe,
that's
I
like
don't
I feel
know.
like that's the only other thing we have.
Great.
Access granted. Yeah. I know that your representative was concerned. Wait, what are we looking at? It's just a letter?
Another chat?
Another
I don't
chat?
know.
Maybe.
It
No, it's not a
doesn't
chat
look
because
like
it
a
doesn't
chat.
have an identifier there. I know that your representative was concerned about where funding was being spent, but I'm contacting you directly to assure you that we have already used a portion to expand our sites beyond the original 4 that you visited. Wait, what? Just as a refresher, Syntec Inc. has been associated with many successes in the field of biotechnology for the past 5 years. Currently, we have 17 active laboratories
What?
and 3 corporate offices in the United States, but are pushing to expand internationally with the proper funding. Funding that you could provide. Okay, so this is like possibly reaching out to venture capitalist?
Maybe. So
Of
this
some
is
type?
probably like an email.
Yeah, possibly. I believe that NSA should consider extending the deadline of the contract. Syntec is still developing projects that they would greatly benefit from.
Is
The
this
NSA?
Is this proof of the government contracts that Wesley was talking about?
This is proof of the government contracts because this assumes that they need to be extended. In other words, the contracts already exist.
Yeah.
NSA is what, National Security Advisor or something like that?
The scary
The
one.
scary one. The one that watches things.
Hey NSA, if you're watching.
Yeah. No
Screw
thanks.
you.
Whoa.
Sorry, NSA, I didn't mean that.
Project Pegasus. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. We're talking about Project Pegasus. Project Pegasus is in the beginning stages of testing, but I'm confident that we should have trial results within the next few months available for you to view. I feel like, did we answer one of the most pressing questions? It feels okay, but it also feels like not the full story. If this is Project Pegasus, the one tied to the serum,
Yeah.
did we just confirm that the serum is designed to eliminate radiation?
I mean,
That sounds
I
like
feel like
something
that's
the
what we
NSA
just
would be
stumbled
into.
upon.
Why would the NSA care about
What do you mean? Why
radiation?
I mean,
Because
if a nuke goes
Yeah,
off,
if
you're
a nuke goes off.
fine.
NSA?
I don't know.
absolutely.
What is the NSA?
Security.
Security internal or external? Secret body established in the U.S. after World War II to gather intelligence, deal with coded communications around the world, and safeguard U.S. transmissions. So they're not supposed to be spying on internal.
No, but they do.
But they do, yeah.
And if they were to get like any sort of organization were to get their hands on something that alleviates radiation,
Yeah.
that is a lot of money, especially
Yeah.
if you're selling it overseas.
Maybe, yeah. Our partnership has created great strides thus far, and I would like for it to continue. Nelson Cyphus.
Okay.
It's an email.
It's an email. Enter to return to Gaius directory. So we have, last but not least, chat log 23665. B27, they're out of cream in the break room.
Ooh,
Here we go.
Some juicy,
Okay.
Regular or vanilla? Caramel.
That's new, right?
We haven't
That is
heard that
new.
before.
It was hazelnut before.
Yeah.
So does that mean different projects?
Or, yeah, like different responses, different flavors mean different things.
Everything is calculated here for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Order confirmed. So D is confirming that order. Did you find what I asked for? Wait, what? I did, but I have to ask what you're using those chemicals for.
Oh.
Oh. Is that going to prevent you from delivering it to me? Oh, okay. D feels different in this chat log now.
Yeah.
It feels like Cyphus.
B27, not necessarily, but considering what they are, I feel inclined to ask what you're going to be using them for. What are
Whoa.
they? I am assuming something dangerous.
Yeah.
First, I'd like you to confirm that you currently have exactly what I asked for. Is the dosage correct? And the type that I asked for? Okay. She's like, no, you.
Yeah.
B27, yes. I currently have 16 ounces of the specific
What?
barbiturate, paralytic, and potassium solution of each. Wait, what? What?
I have no clue.
What the heck is that? Barbiturates.
They're a biotech company. Like, I feel like asking for chemicals.
Sedative hypnotics.
Whoa, okay, never mind.
What?
Are central nervous system depressants. They're commonly used for anesthesia and are prescribed to treat seizures. Interesting. Although used in the middle of the 20th century, present-day barbiturate is uncommon. Some barbiturates are still made, sometimes prescribed for certain medical conditions. However, most barbiturate use has been replaced by the development of newer, safer alternative drugs. Central nervous system depressant, that's interesting. Are effective as anxiolytics, hypnotics, and anticonvulsants, but have physical and psychological addiction potential as well as overdose potential. Wow. Okay.
What's like a normal dose of that? Because
No idea.
she's asking
Oh,
for 16 ounces.
ounces. Wait.
Which is
That's a ton. I've got to
lot,
assume.
right?
It's addicting.
Fatal cases of ingestion have occurred with doses ranging between 2 and 10 grams.
What's an ounce to a gram?
A big difference. A huge difference.
That's like a really small dose, right?
This could
Wow.
kill,
A bunch.
yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay.
And it said it had addictive properties.
Yes. Good. No need to deliver them. I can pick them up myself. When can I expect this transfer to occur? Before the end of the day. Will you now tell me what you're using them for? You know the function of this chemical cocktail. It's why you were probing beforehand. What?
Wow.
You know what this is for.
Oh,
So euthanasia. Correct. Is this for a patient?
oh.
Wait, what? What's
What?
happening here?
What
Euthanasia
is D planning?
Wait, euthanasia is like your lights
Put
out
to
for
sleep.
someone, right?
Yeah, put to sleep.
This is not for a patient.
But not just to sleep, like forever.
16 ounces?
Like.
Okay.
This is not for a patient. This is for someone else. Or
what
something else.
Is D
like an elephant?
Yeah, maybe.
Trying to kill an elephant? Like what?
Who is it for? That's none of your concern. The less you're aware of, the better. It will be for you.
What?
What? B27, copy that. Will this be the only order of this kind that you will need? Yes, why? I just need to know if this is going to be a regular occurrence, and if I need to, add it to our order shipping protocol. I do not intend to need more than 1 dose. Copy that. Should I wipe this chat? Yes, please do so immediately. Do not speak of this conversation with anyone, not even me. Confirmed. I will be in my office until 10 p.m. Please retrieve your order before then. I will pick up the order in 3 hours sharp. Enter to return to Gaia's directory.
So, seems like he didn't wipe the chat, considering we're reading it. Wow.
That's sus.
This is a murder plot to kill Nelson Cephas.
Yeah? I mean,
That's the only other thing it could be.
we've heard D and West talk about needing to get rid of him, and the fact that D is picking up euthanasia stuff, like,
Yeah.
it seems like she's actually planning on it.
Who's B27?
We don't know, but someone colluding.
Alright, so that was that clip, and that's gonna be it for this video. So that last clip, I'm gonna wrap up that. That's what I mean by pointing the Matthias, whatchamacallit, Deb, towards the wrong direction, for them at least, or just like on the bad side, and they're gonna try. The next video will be the season 1 breakdown finale video. Yes, so far this is part 5, and next video will be part 6. So that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified of my uploads, and yeah, see you later. Bye.